Yeah, hey, giving it all, hey, yeah, I'm giving it all I could give, run up and taking my pick, then bringing it back to the crib, yeah, you know how I go, we finding the gold, the deeper we dig, so we just keep digging till we finally get it, like fuck it, I'll sleep when I'm dead, I gave you my word, don't break it for no one, you know I'ma keep what I said, ready for war, I've been deep in the trench, been jumping since I had them squeaks in the bed, ice in my body, I'm cold under pressure, recovered like I had no heat in the vents, shooting I don't have a conscience, too much to accomplish, you know I can't leave it to chance, yeah, throw it in the bag, throw some dots, I'm Jackson Dart, I'm out of pocket playing tag, catch me if you can, empty out the mag, took the lead, I run the track, and I'm never looking back, show up for the moment, always rolling with the punches, find a way to see through the ceiling, put above us, smoke is in the air, keep it heavy in abundance, when the dust settles, let's see who remains, show up for the moment, always rolling with the punches, find a way to see through the ceiling, put above us, smoke is in the air, keep it heavy in abundance, when the dust settles, will you be the same, 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 when the dust settles, let's see who remains, I'm giving it all I could give, run up and taking my pick, then bringing it back to the crib, yeah. You know how I go, we finding the gold, the deeper we dig, so we just keep digging till we finally get it, like fuck it, I'll sleep when I'm dead, I keep those around me I trust, only the family, not much to discuss, ashes to ashes, we brush off the dust, fuck what they say, get the fuck on my nuts, they need a villain, fuck it, I'm the villain, I'm waiting at dusk, a bag in the trunk, cover my face like I'm hush, you know they not fucking with us, show up for the moment, always rolling with the punches, find a way to see through the ceiling, put above us, smoke is in the air, keep it heavy in abundance, when the dust settles, let's see who remains, show up for the moment, always rolling with the punches, find a way to see through the ceiling, put above us, smoke is in the air, keep it heavy in abundance, when the dust settles, will you be the same, 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 when the dust settles, let's see who remains.
Yo! I've been doing good with not forgetting to unmute my mic until the last couple streams for whatever reason. How is everybody doing? Let's get this music going. By the way, thank you, Will, for sending everybody over. I appreciate you, brother. If you're new here and this is your first time on Whiskey Wednesday, buckle up. Buckle up. No, seriously though, welcome everybody. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Give me 1 second. I'm all twisted up here. I sat down at my desk in a bit of a rush. Got all twisted up. Okay. Can you guys hear that music? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. There we go. It's probably a bit loud. Okay. Welcome to Whiskey Wednesday, guys. Ah, damn, we have 171 people in here already. Y'all are crazy. If you guys could do me a huge favor, smash a like button. What are we up to right now, actually? Let me check real quick so I can make sure that this is indeed accurate. Live streaming. There we go. We'll mute that. Okay. All right, we are up to, what does it say? It doesn't say. Viewer activity? No, doesn't say that either. Stream settings. 84 likes. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. It's significantly higher than I thought it was. You guys are doing work already. Good night. All right. Let's get this up to 85. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to get to these member notifications here in just a second. I just want to do some shouts. Pickle Diller wasn't first today, guys. I was first. I beat Pickle Diller. I know it's crazy. I know that Pickle Diller is usually always even beating me. Like it's like as soon as I post it and it goes live, I go to click first and he's already in there. I don't know how he does it, but anyway, I was first this time, so I beat him. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I can't see everybody that was in here first because the chat's moving so fast, but I see James Cotton, Racing Road, The Stuck, Spizike Spiegel, Dark Mayhem, Emma Gamer, KH Saul. I don't know how to say that, but he came from Magdaddy's stream. We also got Roman Plays, who is a member. Elliot Plays. Corilla Vlogs is here. We've also got Corilla Vlogs with spamming W. We got iDevil, Joshua Hawkins, Renzo. We got another member here. Kidden High Waters is a member. Joshua Hawkins is a member. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Banana Bunch. Let's see. JK Walker, Normal Guy. Casey Soko is a member. Cuckoo, Toxic. Toxic to the fullest. Let's see what else we got. 5537 Ragnarok, Max Goof, another member in the chat. Munasir Adil, Blad Era, Dursoct 30. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these names, guys. Greg G Money 1990, another member of the Banana Bunch and one of the OGs. What's up, Greg? Emma is here. I said that already. I may have said Joshua Hawkins already. I think I did. To lands, let's see. Video mode. What's good, man? Generic Jerry is here. I'm Chris. Will Mac Daddy is in the house. Let's go. He's also a member. This dude's a huge supporter. Thank you so much, Will. I really appreciate you. So glad to have you on SixHub too. We got Miri the Phoenix. We got CJ Bands. We got, let's see, scroll down. Josiah Rowley is here. Another member of the SAC. Lucia Caminos. Elliot Plays is here. Max Goof, another member of the SAC. Scrolling. Dippy Longstockings. That's a good name. Roman Plays, if I didn't say it already, I think I did. The Wakesta. That's a good one. T-Bird is here. What's good, T-Bird? By the way, T-Bird, I asked the wife, I said, who is the moderator that was put in the most work as far as like keeping us like good from all the like haters that wanted to come in to the morning stream on Tuesday? And she said T-Bird. So special shout out to T-Bird. Actually, as a matter of fact, if anybody in here is looking at getting up to some funny business, the mod team is on it, so don't try it. We've also got, let's see, Pause Mac Flynn. We've got, oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. I'm trying to get to them. Scrolling. PRMS Development, George Tidwell, Adam, Chloe Bennett. I'm Chris R1, Hawks fan Matt Man, Gold Trident, Dylan Madsen, Talon and Furnace, James Cotton, Red Misfit. Good night. So many people. Hondo, Vanilla MX. A lot of new names, a lot of new people in here, guys. I think I got most everybody. I want to get to some of these member notifications before they disappear. We got CJ Bands just become a member. Let's freaking go. Oh, wrong button.
See how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up.
Welcome to the sack, CJ Bands. We've also got Atomic Glitch with a $2 donation. Says the Game Informer viewership drop was insane. We're going to get to that. We are going to get to that for sure. Gibson also gifted a membership. Emma Gamer P5P got a membership. Let's go.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up.
And then Spizike Spiegel.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Let's go. All right. I think I got most everything, most everybody. If I miss anything, let me know, guys. I've got a bunch of more people popping in. I'm not going to be able to get everybody's name, but I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining the Whiskey Wednesday stream. Hope everybody is having a good Wednesday so far. Goodness gracious, CJ Bands drops a 5 gifted membership. Let's see who gets them real quick. I'll call them out. We've got, it doesn't say. It says sent 5 gifted members. There they are. They're popping up now. AM Radio, Cuckoo, Cody, La Scala, Talon and Furnace, and Buffalo Deserts. Let's go. Welcome to the Sacks, folks.
Let's see how you do under pressure. forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
You guys, we're gonna have to change the like goal. We're already at 133 likes. Goodness gracious. Let's see if we can get to 200 in the next like 22 minutes. If we can do that, we'll bump it up. We'll change the like goal to 300. We'll see how we do. You guys are awesome. That's awesome. I'm absolutely like, I am blown away at just how awesome this community is. Like every single time I get on here and I do a stream or I make a video and I check the comment section, you guys are just like so supportive. You're so awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously. Like this is like a dream come true for me. I can't wait to like be able to do this full time and just like immerse myself in this stuff and hang out with you guys and all that. It's going to be awesome. I really appreciate you guys. It is like a fat W community. Fat W. Fat W. Snarko is here. He says, let's make it 500. Well, hell, you know what? Maybe we can. Let's see if we hit 200 first. If we hit 200, then we'll make it 300. We'll just crawl our way to 500. That sounds good to me. I wonder if we can get 500 concurrent on this stream. We're at 275 right now. I didn't, you know, that would be a record if we hit 500 on a Whiskey Wednesday. I think we've gotten up to like 300 before, whatever. We had 2,200, almost 2,300 people in here on Tuesday morning. That was freaking wild, man. And yes, we're going to get to the Game Informer stuff here in just a minute. Which, by the way, let me just say this, all right? It was obviously a little disappointing that we didn't get a trailer on Tuesday. I mean, I think you guys know that I don't want to say expecting it, but I was very hopeful that we would get a trailer. When we didn't get a trailer, and then the whole magazine cover thing ended up being kind of a flop, I think everybody was taking it kind of hard. But I just want to say, guys, we didn't get any bad news on Tuesday, okay? We didn't get any bad news. There's been no bad news. It's just we didn't get the news that we wanted, right? So, like, hang in there. We're still really close. They could drop trailer 3 like any moment. You know what I mean? So it's we're still like well within that, you know, zone of, you know, trailer 3 dropping. As far as Game Informer goes, I think personally that was, you know, it's my opinion that was a mistake. It was a mistake for them to do that. And that's my opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. You know, but for them to I don't know. It's the whole email thing, and then like, you know, I was watching a bunch of different people talk about this over the past couple of days, and really what it comes down to for me is like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, the email is good. It's all fine. And maybe you didn't think about it. Maybe you didn't think about the GTA community. Maybe you guys didn't, you know, consider the fact that we would take that and run with it. And a lot of that is on us, right? As content creators, a lot of that is on us. I could take full responsibility for that because, you know, I was out there making videos about it. And to be fair, I didn't say anything was confirmed or anything, but I was like, man, it looks pretty interesting. I think a lot of us were feeling the same way. But that was on Friday, right? Or Thursday or Friday. Like, they had like 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days at least, between the time that email went out and everybody was talking about it, and then the time that they decided last minute to live stream. At least it looked like they decided last minute to live stream the magazine reveal. At 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, or I'm sorry, at 12 p.m. on a Tuesday, which is like when everybody's online expecting like GTA news. And then they said they were going to live stream the cover reveal. I don't know, man. I just feel like either that was like, in my opinion, that was either intentional, and if that's the case, that's pretty shitty, that they would leech off of the hype around the GTA community to try and draw as many people to get subscriptions as possible. Or it was just like whoever's in charge of making those decisions is just like not a very bright individual. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's not it's not Blood of the Dawnwalker's fault, okay? So let's not take it out on that game. I'm sure that game is going to be cool, and you know, it sounds like they've got a cool team behind it and all that stuff. And honestly, if I was one of the developers working on that game and I saw the way that Game Informer kind of handled this whole situation, I'd be like, hey guys, what the hell? Like, we didn't ask you to do that. And I don't think that they asked Game Informer to do that. So let's not get all pissed off at something that has nothing to do with any of this. Let's not get all pissed off at Rockstar either. Like, Rockstar we know Rockstar is always quiet. We know that they're always silent. They don't say anything, and that's business as usual. So if we're expecting them to say something, you're already gonna be disappointed because they're probably not gonna say anything, okay? So it's not Rockstar's fault. It's not Blood of the Dawnwalker's fault. That whole situation, I think personally, my opinion is that it was mishandled by Game Informer, point blank period. And, you know, as far as like the people out there that are saying like content creators are like overhyping this and all that stuff, I don't really buy into that personally. I mean, sure, can we get a little too excited sometimes? Yeah, but I mean, it's only because we're excited about the game. We all want to play this game. We may be content creators, but you guys know me. Like, I can't wait to play this game. I'm just as excited as you. The only difference between us and the people watching us is that we're sitting in front of a camera. We all love this game. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I've had some people in my comments, like, basically trying to pretend like we deserve what happened yesterday because we're, you know, overhyping stuff. And I'm just like, whatever, man. You know what? If that's the opinion that you want to have, that's fine. But clearly you don't understand, you know, where this community is at as a whole. So I just wanted to say that, guys. I appreciate you all being cool. You know, we're in this to win this. You know what I mean? So I got a couple donations I want to get to here before I forget about them. Greg G Money 1990 needs GTA 6 with a $5 donation. Says, I'm low-key not really expecting trailer 3 tomorrow, but I'm still hopeful for it to come sometime soon. I just don't think it'll be tomorrow. Greg, I think there's nothing wrong with saying that, man. I mean, especially after Tuesday. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm not gonna necessarily make any more like day predictions, you know, because I don't want anybody taking anything that I say and then running with it and then like getting so hyped up and too excited to the point that if it doesn't happen, you're like disappointed, like deeply disappointed and or even depressed or anything. Like, please don't do that. So Rockstar will drop trailer 3 when Rockstar is ready to drop trailer 3. I still believe, okay, I still believe that it makes the most sense for them to do it before the earnings call. When they decide to make that happen, I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's going to be before the earnings call or not, or what, but it makes the most sense to me that it is. Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay. We've got another donation here from the real Dobby 7873 with a $20 donation. Thank you, sir. That's very generous. Says, GTA 6, what if the cops press Brian and he snitches on Jason to save himself since he's one of the only guys who knows where Jason lives? His betrayal could be exactly what forces Jason and Lucia to flee deeper into Vice City. I think that's a pretty plausible theory. Honestly, I mean, I like what Brian represents as like character potential. I think they could take Brian and go a lot of different directions with him. I think he's a really interesting character. Really cool as far as like mission opportunities and side quests and things like that. And it's really possible. It's really possible that Brian turns on Jason and Lucia at some point. I mean, you know, Rockstar is not a stranger to betrayal in their stories. So I don't hate that theory. Honestly, I could get behind that. But thank you for the $20. I appreciate it, brother. All right, we're up to 194 likes already, guys. 6 more, and we hit our freaking goal. Like, what is this? What are we? 23 minutes into the stream? We're gonna have to bump it to 300. But I'll wait until we hit 200 before we bump it. But thank you guys so much. Really, I appreciate all the support. You guys are freaking awesome. CJ Bands I9V with the $2 donation says, my hopium is running out. Don't let your hopium run out, man. Here's what I'll say. If this is like it's pixels, guys. It's pixels, right? I don't want to oversimplify it, but that's when it comes down to it, that's what it is. What really matters most in life has nothing to do with video games. But what I'll say is if you're really taking this hard and you're struggling as far as like, you know, hanging in there waiting for trailer 3, take a break. We are not getting this game before November 19th. That is not happening. So you are not missing out on anything between now and then. If it is negatively affecting you more than it's positively affecting you, then take a step back, take a break, walk away, all right? I am happy to tell you to not watch my stuff if it is negatively affecting you. I don't want that to be the case, all right? But if you're in solid spirits and you're excited, like, let's go. That's what we're here for. We're excited. That's what we're making the content for. So, holy cow, we hit our goal already? 212, is that correct? Let me see. Oh my God, yeah, 217 likes. You guys blew that out of the water in less than 30 minutes. I should have done this a long time ago. Who knew that you guys could click that button so fast? Goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead and fix this goal here, and let's make it, you know what? I wonder if we can hit 500. Should we do it? You guys said 500. We're going to say 500. What are we at right now? 200 and, what is it? 218? 218. All right, that's wild. Joseph Whitty is in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow content creator, Mr. Joseph Whitty with the 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Joseph Whitty watches a lot of my videos and does reactions to them and stuff. Cool dude. Very cool dude. Knows his stuff. Definitely check him out. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Also got a $2 donation from Spizike Spiegel. Needs GTA 6. Says, tonight we're getting fucked up. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Drink responsibly, guys. Whiskey Wednesday is only fun if you're not getting hammered and passing out on a family member and making their life miserable. Or driving somewhere. Don't do that either. That's stupid. But thank you, Joseph. Oh, shit. Worst Bri by far with the 20 gifted subs. Let's freaking go, brother. Holy crap. Thank you. I got to read these names out. All right. This is everybody that just got a membership. These first 5 are from Joseph Whitty. So thank Joseph if I call your name. Aiton, Todd Friedman, That One OOP or OPP, Lonely Fades, and Ling Yang. If I just called your name, thank Joseph Whitty. He just gave you a free membership for Sav Sack. Now, Worst Bri by far, or I'm sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Worst Bri far just gifted 20 memberships. And if I call your name here, you need to thank that gentleman because that was very generous, very kind of him. Steve H, 2506, Inspected Todd, Terminitex, I think is what that is. Extra Goodness, La Dreco 67, Willy Wonka 261, Luckman CTP, Willie D Knight, Craig Sakani, Sakani. I don't know if I said that right, but appreciate you. Let's see, where'd it go? I lost it. Chat made my scroll screw up. Okay, there we go. VJ Random, SH1 4NN, Kuru 20134, One God Above All. Love that name. Ian Kramer, Tyler Pat Jobson, Miss Demon 420, Slated Dragon, and V1 Polar. Uriah 5791, Log the Man. If I just called your name, you need to thank Worst Bri far. He just gifted you a free subscription to Sav Sack of Friends. So welcome to the Sack, everybody.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Let's go. That's awesome. 25 gifted subs in like less than 10 seconds. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you. Let's see where we're at with the like counter. We're up to 239 likes. You guys are absolutely crushing it. This is going to happen. We're going to hit 500 likes tonight, guys. This is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday, by the way. I hope Tuesday didn't get you down too much. It's always disappointing when you don't get the news you want, but I posted in the Discord, which, by the way, link is in the description if you want to join the Discord, the community Discord, and I'm going to talk about another one here in a minute. But I posted in the Discord that there's like great days and then there's normal days. Or I said, you know, on Tuesday morning, I said it's either going to be a great day or it's going to be a normal day. Don't let it be a bad day, right? So bad is a choice. If you want to get down in the dumps and be upset, then, you know, you don't have to do that. So, but like I said, dude, it could happen. We could get trailer 3 during this live stream. We could get trailer 3 tomorrow morning. We could get trailer 3 on Friday. You know what I mean? Like, it could come any day. So we're still right in the sweet spot. Snarko said, no bad days, just tough ones. That's right. That is great. Bryce Hernandez says, Savvy, sometimes no news can be good news as well. That's very true. That's absolutely true. Greg said, with a $5 donation, thank you, buddy, said, just saw a post on X from Project Vice saying it's insane to think we could have been playing GTA 6 in less than 2 weeks if it wasn't pushed back. That's true. I mean, it was, yeah. Yeah, but think about this. Like, think about how that makes you feel inside, and then just understand that that's only like 6 months away. We're not years away, guys. We're 189 days, 4 hours, 6 minutes, and 43 seconds, or 27 Whiskey Wednesdays left between now and launch. That's nothing, guys. When we first started doing these Whiskey Wednesday streams, we were at like 39 or something like that. We've already burned through a bunch of them already. All right, so who's drinking with me tonight? I saw that Casey Soko was asking for the recipe for Smurf Piss. Did you end up going to the store and getting you some blueberry vodka and some Suracow? Did I say that right? T. Burton, did I say that right? Is it not in the bio? Shoot. Is there a mod in here that can drop the link? Angry Cat, I see you in here. Would you mind dropping the link for the Discord in the chat? Also, guys, for those of you that are unaware, and for those of you that already know about it, we are getting nothing, says Fernando Gonzalez. Moderators. Don't be negative. Get that negativity out of here. We don't need that. Whiskey Wednesday is for kicking back, drinking some whiskey, having a little bit of fun, and talking GTA 6. We don't need a bunch of people in here, you know, just trying to get everybody worked up. There you go. There's a link in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is right there. I'm also going to hit the like button and take a shot. Well, I just hit the like button on that donut, and I'll take a shot. Or a sip, I guess. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Casey Soko said, can't wait for Whiskey Wednesday meetups at Rusty Anchor. Let's go. That's going to be awesome. Speaking of Rusty Anchor, we do have a new Discord set up. It's called the SixHub LFG Discord. The link is in the description. If you're in my Discord right now, the link is already there. Maybe if Angry Cat or T. Burton or whoever could drop a link for the SixHub Discord as well, and I'll talk about SixHub here in just a second. iDevil325 with the €2 says, cheers, everybody. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Thank you. Thrashy? Wasn't I calling you Trashy? Or Thrashy? Thrashchi? I don't know. Crazy how time works. It feels so long, but since it's November 18th, we'll look back and be like... But once it's November 18th, we'll look back and be like, wow, time went by fast. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. And thank you for the $5. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. All right, guys, if you guys see any like negative or just ignorant comments in the live chat, I give you full permission to spam the chat until that comment disappears. And then the moderator will smack them with a ban. We'll laugh about it and move on. Nobody will see their bullshit. W's! Let's go. Let's go. I love that. All right, so let me talk to you guys really quick about SixHub, because we are working hard, okay? I just, before this stream, I had about an hour and a half long conversation with Cannon, the web developer, that is working hard on this. And we've got some cool stuff planned, some cool stuff coming. Somebody can drop a link to SixHub in the chat. I would really appreciate that, mods. I'm sorry I'm asking a lot of you guys tonight, but thank you for all you do. But SixHub is the #1 place to go for all GTA 6 information, guys. Not only do we have like 20-something patents. Yes, I said 20-something. I know I've only talked about personally like 4 or 5 of them. But there are like 20-something patents that are going to likely affect the development of this game in some way, shape, or form. And I found some new stuff that I'm going to be talking about in a video really soon. So you can find the patents on the website. You can also find the mapping project on the website. But you can also find all of the media, all the screenshots, all the videos, every little clip or every little trailer that you've seen as it relates to GTA 6 is all on the website. And you can use our frame analyzer tool, which is really, really sweet. You can zoom in, you can pause it, you can go frame by frame, you can draw on it, save your screenshot, whatever you want. It's all right there at your fingertips. We don't lock anything off. Everybody that signs up for free has access to it for free. There's no paywall whatsoever. Everything is free. You guys can access all of it. We've also got a community page, which we are working on expanding right now to include the Discord link for SixHub, which is going to be an LFG server. If you don't know what LFG stands for, it means looking for game. So if you guys are looking for a community of people to play with, or you want to start your own community, you can go to SixHub. In the forum, you'll be able to post a forum thread there that says, this is the community I'm creating. This is the kind of people I'm looking for. This is what we like to do. This is how we like to behave, whatever. And you can post all that there and then drop a link to whatever Discord channel you want everybody going to. We are going to help facilitate you make new friends, okay? That's what we want. We're trying to grow the community. And when you're growing a community, you're trying to help make connections. We want you guys to find the creators that you want to watch. We want you guys to find the people that you want to play with. All right? If that's me, awesome. If it's Will Mac Daddy, awesome. If it's somebody else, awesome. Our goal is to connect you with who you want to watch and who you want to hang out with. That's what SixHub is. And when GTA 6 Online drops, it's going to be popping because we're going to do some community events. We're going to have an interactive map where you can look around on the map and see what different community events are going on where. You can click on it. It'll populate the Discord link. That Discord link will take you to the event where you can link up with the other people. They'll invite you to the session. We've got all kinds of stuff planned, guys. Like, all kinds of stuff. We're just getting started. So, anyway, just wanted to give SixHub a shout out. If you're not on the website, the sign up is free. The Discord link is in the description. They've also put it in the chat here. So, but anyway, yes, just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys know. So, let's get to some chats and see what do you guys want to talk about? I'm happy to kind of like chat about whatever you guys want to talk about. I didn't really have like a destination for this thing tonight. Oh, I got to stay caught up on the likes. Thank you. If you see me slacking on the likes, guys, let me know. We're up to 256 now. Is that right? 256? Well, let me do 256. No, it goes from 255 to 257. I assume we'll hit, oh, geez, 267. Good night. Okay. Holy cow. We're already over halfway to 500? Good night. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you, even if you hate me. Even if you just came in here to like talk shit and hit the dislike button, that's engagement. And I appreciate your 30 seconds of view time. I love you. 272, my God. My God. 273. Unbelievable. I'll check in on that every few minutes, guys. All right. So, Renzo plays, I'm here for Sav. This ain't your average YouTube clickbait. Let's go, bro. I never in a million years thought that tagline was going to catch on. I one day I said it on a video just trying to be funny or whatever, and then, you know, everybody seemed to like it. They thought it was awesome, so it stuck. It is what it is. And then the whole banana thing kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, I got to fix Doug's leg here. What are you doing, Doug? He's back from vacation, by the way. Somebody was asking. Is that Jason's sunglasses? No, these are my sunglasses. You can get these on Amazon for like $9.99. Just type in yellow Ray-Ban style sunglasses and they pop up. And no, I don't have a unibrow. I was just sitting up against my... You see that? Dehydrated, I guess. All right. Site going to go down in the history books, and people are going to use it in years' time for deep dives and history talk about the hype and history leading up to GTA 6, like you see with the other GTA games. I mean, that'd be really cool, man. I'm not necessarily looking to get famous off the website. I just wanted to help people, like, find the people that they want to play with. I know that sounds cheesy and, like, you know, whatever, but it's true. It's absolutely true. That's all we wanted to do. And, you know, I've been so grateful to have people like Snarko and Will Mac Daddy and Cannon and Rob Morris from Vinewood Public Access and Bogan Bav and a handful of other people that have been just so helpful, and Moose and Caden and all the mods here. We've got Chili, T. Burton, Angry Cat, Hooligan, Caden. I think I said Caden already. You know, I appreciate all you guys. Every single one of you guys that have helped with either the website or the Discord or the community or the YouTube channel or whatever. I appreciate all you guys. And then all the regulars. Every single one of you that's in here all the time, like Roman Plays and Jerry, Generic Jerry, and Lincoln Hawkers, and let's see who else. Greg, HCL Psycho. I mean, there's so many people that are in here like all the time. You know, even if I'm just doing like a boring stream on like a Tuesday where there's not a lot going on, or a Friday night or something. But I just appreciate you guys. All right, we got 99-cent donation from Juan Pinion 2043. Didn't leave a comment or anything, but I appreciate the dollar, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Green Entity with the $5 donation says, I still think the trailer drops this month, but yesterday was a spit in all of our mouths. I don't know if I'd go that far. It depends on who you're talking about being the spitter, because really the only group or entity I feel like maybe mishandled that a little bit, in my opinion, was Game Informer magazine. And I don't want to get back into it. If you want to go back and hear what I said, you can listen to that. It was at the beginning of the stream. I kind of opened with that. But yeah, I just think that could have been handled slightly better. That's all. But no, I mean, we didn't get any bad news. Like, no bad news was given yesterday, guys. None. We got zero bad news. As a matter of fact, us getting no news is better than us getting bad news, right? So, I'm just saying. Greg with a $10 donation says, I just thought of something cool. Do you think Rockstar will parody that Bayside Mall alien incident in GTA 6? Do you think we'll see aliens taking over parking lots and a huge police presence? I feel like I kind of remember what you're talking about, but not entirely. I can't think of like the specifics of that incident. I remember hearing about something at a mall with a UFO and police presence, but I don't remember exactly what it was, Greg. But I'm sure like any big like thing that happened in Florida, you can bet your ass that Rockstar is going to do something with it. Whether they, put something in the game or they reference it or something like that. But thank you, brother. And guys, just in case you're wondering, if you send me a donation and I don't do a banana dance, I'm trying to keep the banana dance for donations like $10 or higher. That way you guys aren't constantly watching the banana dance. That can get old, and there's a lot of $1 and $2 and $3 and $5 donations. I appreciate all of them equally, okay? I just don't want to spam the banana dance, so we kind of reserve that for 10 and up. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bryce Hernandez with another 5 gifted subs, or another 5 gifted memberships. We've got Braveheart, Emma Gamer, Rickshaw, Quicks, Saintster, and Luke B. Oh, I'm sorry, Emma Gamer didn't get one. She's already a member. And Luke B. all got memberships. So make sure you thank Bryce Hernandez in the chat for the gifted subs. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the sack, guys.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Let's freaking go. All right, we're at 291 likes. My God, we're almost at 300. I'm glad we set it at 500. That's wild. I really, really appreciate you guys. You're the best. You're the best. You're just the best. This is the best community, point blank, period. I can say that. This community, my community, you guys in my chat, you're the best. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what anybody else says. I will fight for you. Thank you guys. Seriously, I appreciate you. Ayo Sav says, Lazy Gun Guy, welcome, Lazy. Appreciate you. Glad you're here. Captain Jack Moto says you should put the banana dance in the corner of the screen. We've had it smaller before. I kind of like, there's a lot of people in here that like the banana dance, so we kind of keep that full screen, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we make it smaller or keep it full screen? I'll let you decide. No news is good news. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. GTA 6 Trailer 3, we need that, Rockstar. We definitely do need that. If anybody at Rockstar with any poll is listening right now, we are in a fragile place. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But we would like Trailer 3. I mean, Trailer 3 would be really cool, guys. If you feel it within your hearts to deliver us Trailer 3 before the earnings call, I know, a lot of people that would be very, very happy. You would make a lot of people very, very happy. George Tidwell with the 1999. Thank you, my friend. He says, you think Bigfoot will be sneaking around Mount Calaga in GTA 6? Also, you're the best GTA YouTuber. Thanks, Sav. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And he put 6 bananas in there. Let's freaking go. I appreciate you, George. Let me do this first. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for your donation. As for your question, I do think that we will have either Bigfoot, or in Florida they call him the swamp ape. I think it's the swamp ape. I could be wrong about that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called the swamp ape. in Florida. And I think that we will have that. I do. I think we'll definitely have some cryptids. I think there may even be some like Wolfman type creature based on one of the signs and the leaks that we saw from 2002. But skunk ape, yes, thank you. Not swamp ape. I was close. I knew it started with an S. Thank you. Hawks Matt Man says, with a $5 donation, says, your videos are always very professional looking and well done. Do you have a background in video production? No, Matt, I do not have a background in video production. I am self-taught. Everything that I've learned over the past however many years has kind of gone into this. I will say that I do have some editing help. I can't take all the credit for that. But I'll put it this way. I don't get editing help at a higher level than what I'm able to edit myself. So, but thank you. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, what I'll say is, like, if you guys are going to do anything in life and try and make it into something successful, the very best thing that you can do is surround yourself with good people that want to see you succeed and are, happy to help you in whatever way. Build a good team, If you build a good team, you can accomplish just about anything. And I've been learning that with this whole SixHub thing. We have a lot of awesome help with SixHub. So, you guys are laughing at me because I said swamp ape. Yeah. But thank you for the donations, guys. Thank you, Hawks fan, Matt Man, and Greg G Money 1990. I appreciate you. Oh, and I didn't even get to Greg's question. I'm sorry, Greg. He said, like the SpongeBob meme for trailer 3. I need it. Let's go. I appreciate you, Greg. Greg's an OG, guys. He's been around here for a long time. He's been around these parts for a while. 310 likes. Oh my gosh. I think we can hit 500 tonight. We're at 355 concurrent viewers, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure that's a new record for Whiskey Wednesday. So take that. Take that, all you naysayers that are saying the hype is dead. I have more concurrent viewers than I normally do. And we didn't get any great news on Tuesday, so I don't think the hype is dead. I think everybody's just as excited. Think positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts. Let's see. T-Bert says avian, but FYI, the time changes to your time zone by default. I'm not sure if that was intended for me or somebody else, T-Bert. Do you think the Grass Rivers is going to be overwhelming with gators? I do. I think if you've ever been to Florida, especially the Everglades, like if you go out on one of those airboats, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. They're not hard to find whatsoever. I would not be swimming anywhere in that area. Alex Hakopian, 9288 with a $5 donation says, hey, Sav, you think the side activities will be very deep? For example, playing billiards will have deep mechanics like keeping score, etc.? That's a good question. I think it depends on what Rockstar feels like the players are going to care about the most. And when it comes to side activities, I mean, you got to think we're in South Florida, so you've got a lot of boat and water recreation activities. I'm personally hoping for things like parasailing and windsailing or kite surfing and those kinds of things. A lot of people are just wanting regular surfing, which they could absolutely do if they wanted to. As for going deep on that stuff, I think that Rockstar is learning that people really like to engage with these side activities and these Strangers and Freaks missions. Like, those are my favorite. Like, I love the story missions, don't get me wrong, but the Strangers and Freaks and the random encounters, that's where it's at for me. I absolutely love that stuff. And the side activities, the little things you stumble upon, you're like, oh my gosh, you can do that. Like, I love that. That is my favorite thing. So I think they're gonna double down on that stuff. To answer your question, yes, I do think if we have billiards, they'll let us keep score. I think it'll be deep enough to keep us entertaining. I don't think they're gonna go as deep as like an actual pool game. But they might. I mean, if they can, if they want to. They certainly have the skills and the resources to do it. So thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. CJ B. Ans says, can't wait for the underground secret water caves. I mean, that would be really cool. Can anybody look up and see if Florida has like underground water caves? Like, is that a thing? I feel like I read that somewhere. I could be wrong about that, but that would be Man, that would be dope. If we could go like scuba diving with flashlights and explore some underwater caves, that'd be really cool. Renzo Plays GTA says, at this point, Sav, you are the hype. Well, I appreciate you. Barry Steezy with the $10 donation. Thank you. Said, just found your channel last week and love it. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I salute you too, brother. And that was a tenner, so we'll give you a banana dance. We got another $4.99 from Oaken Otter. Says, GTA 6 will not meet our expectations. It will exceed it. For a second there, I thought I was going to have to hit a button. And it's not a fun button. But then you came out all right. You said it will exceed it. So I agree with you, Oaken Otter. I think that Rockstar is in the habit of exceeding expectations. And the only, way that they can do that is by, getting better and better every single time they set out to make a game, and that's what Rockstar is in the business of doing. I made a whole, almost like a Rockstar tribute to them a couple weeks ago that talked about that very thing. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. All right, let me get to some of these comments. Sav, which Apex Predators would we get in GTA 6? Well, I mean, we know that there's for sure going to be sharks. I don't know how many different species of sharks there will be. I assume there will be hammerheads. Hammerheads are pretty common down in that region. You also have tiger sharks, which are the scariest ones, in my opinion. You've also probably maybe got like bull sharks, sand sharks. I don't know if they're going to go crazy and do like black tips and nurse sharks and reef sharks and white tips and all that stuff, or makos. And you're probably like, how does this guy know so much about sharks? When I was younger, I had a buddy that was like obsessed with sharks, and then I became obsessed with sharks, and I wanted to be a marine biologist when I got older. So much so that I know like the scientific genus name of the great white shark. It's weird. But yes, I am both deathly afraid of sharks, and I really think they're really cool. So, but we're going to have all kinds of predators. I mean, in the ocean, you'll have the sharks and stuff like that. On land, or inland, I guess you'll have like alligators. I hope they have like Burmese pythons. I know they're like crawling all over the Everglades. I think we'll probably also have like black bears up to the north. You'll have like mountain lions. Those have been confirmed. I'm probably forgetting some stuff, but lemon sharks. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of different stuff. I ran into Big Mo down in the Keys one time. 24-foot hammerhead. He's famous. Oh my god, that's wild. Yeah, we got a donation from Greg here. Another 10. Dude, you're killing it, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Says, what do you think are the chances we could see a parody of Daytona Beach and especially St. Augustine in GTA 6? I've been to historic downtown St. Augustine as a teenager with my family once. I don't know that we're going to get like a replica of any one of those, or like a full-on parody of those. Like what Rockstar tends to do with their locations is they take inspiration from surrounding areas and kind of plug it into like one town. So like, for example, Ambrosia is not just solely based on what's the name of that town? There's like 2 or 3 towns in that area that it's pulling inspiration from. And it's the same thing with the rest of the town. So you'll probably see like some familiar stuff if you're from that area, but it's not going to be like a 1-to-1 or anything like that. But I wouldn't mind a parody of Daytona, like up north. Like the problem is we don't know how far north the coastline goes. So like if they want to take it like way up north towards Daytona Beach, I mean, you could have like all the like racetracks and stuff like that, the bikers that roll through there. I mean, they could, we know that in the leaks, they're talking about Sarah SERA, which is like their knockoff of like NASA or whatever. We know that that's in the game somehow. So are we getting like the Space Coast? Like, where is that at? You know what I mean? So that's not mapped out yet. So it's really interesting. But thank you for the 10, Greg. I really appreciate it, buddy. And we are up to 333 likes. You guys are wild. Let's go. We got another $4.99 donation from C100ENT01. Says, hey, Sav, love your content. Hope to be on the roundtable with you, but what are you looking forward to other than the story in GTA 6? Well, first of all, I appreciate that. Send me a Discord message, and I'll check out your content. We'll talk. But thank you for the 5. He says, what are you looking forward to other than the story in GTA 6? Mainly the world. I mean, I've been saying for a while, like, the story is always good for the most part. I mean, GTA 5 was a little lackluster in my opinion, but the stories of Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar games in general are usually always pretty good. So I know the story's going to be good. What excites me though is like the world and the lore outside of the stories. The strangers and freaks missions, the random encounters. You know, I want to be out on a boat just cruising and fishing and then come across some dude that's floating on a little unicorn floaty and he's like got a fishing rod in his hand and he's hooked up to a shark that's pulled him out to sea or something. That's like, that actually happened in real life. There's a video, you can check it out. I put it in one of my videos that I made recently. But I want to see stuff like that. I want to come across like scuba divers that were out on a scuba diving expedition and the boat like got the head count wrong and left them behind. That's what, there's a whole movie based on that. It's a true story. I want to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the stuff that really gets me excited, is exploring the world and finding the little nuggets and the little fun things they left us. You know what I mean? Okinawa with a 10 says, what is a feature in the game you think will be implemented that no one has ever talked about? GTA 5 to Red Dead Redemption 2 was insane, and that in the gap of Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 6 is even larger with tech developing even faster. Here's what I'll say about that, because I'm actually working on a video that kind of touches on that right now. So I've made a video in the past that kind of talked about some of the patents, right? It's one of my best performing videos. But I kind of talked about some of the surface level patents and stuff, and it was like a 10 or 15 minute video. Right now I'm working on probably a 30 or 40 minute long video that covers like every patent that goes all the way back to 2008 that Rockstar could be using for GTA 6. Because here's the thing, guys, like, just because, like, they could totally patent a technology in 2012, a year before GTA 5 came out, and they may not have the resources or the understanding of that technology yet to implement it into GTA 5. So what they do is they shelve it, and they say, well, we'll come back to that when we have the technology and the resources to go ahead and flesh that out. There could be a lot of stuff like that that's been sitting around for a long time, and they haven't had either the right environment, the right resources, the right people to do it, or the right, technological abilities or whatever to implement those things. So there's a lot of different things that they could do that will really like blow people away, and I think that some of that stuff they've been sitting on for a while. I don't want to get into like too much detail with it because I'm still kind of in the research phase for that video, but I found some stuff that's like, holy cow, like that's insane if they actually do that. And I'm looking at some of the, like, not just the patents, but some of like the video, or like the Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff, that, because you're right, there's a huge jump between GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. And there's a lot of stuff that they've tested in Red Dead Redemption 2 that is not like blatantly obvious unless you're looking for it, that it's like, oh, if they brought this into the GTA universe, like that could be insane. And I think there's a lot of stuff like that people aren't really considering yet. So yeah, we're talking about that. We're making a video about that for sure. But thank you for the $10, dude. I appreciate it. Proud by Pisces with the $4.99 says, bro, Sav, you're the GOAT. Can't wait till you blow the F up during the GTA 6 era. Do you think the new companion app is a huge focus for Rockstar? Well, first of all, thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. That means a lot. I hope you're right. I hope we keep growing and keep heading in that direction. I'm really appreciative for everything we've done so far. But yeah, as far as like the companion app, I mean, I'm not gonna like predict that there's gonna be a companion app that's gonna be like fully fleshed out and all that stuff, but if they do it right, I think they could really make it interesting. Like if they fix the social club stuff and stop making it so damn clunky and ridiculous, and they give us like more seamless ways to invite friends and add friends and all that stuff, like that could be done on a companion app on a cell phone that's sitting next to you. You could also link it up to your like PlayStation account or your game, and then when you're in the game, it could like, you can open up the app and you could sit there. What would be really cool is if like you could turn off the mini map on the screen and turn it on your phone, and then set your phone next to you like a GPS, and you could like drive around and be fully immersed in like first person, but like reference your GPS when you want to like make a turn or something. Like they could do all kinds of stuff like that. The technology is there. It's just like, how far are they going to go? You know, how far are they going to take it? So if you look at like what RP has done and a lot of these roleplay servers and UGC and stuff like that, they've done a lot of this stuff. And I think that Rockstar is more than capable of doing that themselves. It's just going to be a matter of like, are they spending more resources on more features that they're going to add to the game, like long term, like more cities, missions, DLC stuff? How much of their attention is going to divert to like the online experience once the story mode is launched? And I would guess like 80 to 90% of it. You know, and then there's like UGC and all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that they're working on. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for certain like how much emphasis they're putting on the companion app, but it would be really cool. Like, it would be really cool if they did. So, but thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. We're up to 341 likes now. What are we at? 345 likes. Let me adjust that down. There we go. Trizuki with the 199 says, do you think we get some GTA 6 info on investors? Are you talking about on the earnings call May 21st if we're going to get some GTA 6 info? Here's what I'll say. I'd be stunned if we didn't get any info. It's probably a lot of it's going to be related to like the financial side of things. Like for example, you know, if they launch trailer 3 before the 21st, and they haven't announced pre-orders yet, like they could hint at pre-orders on the earnings call. Or they could, you know, talk about like the marketing timeline or things. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that they could get into. The earnings calls are kind of historically boring until we get to like this earnings call or then the August one. Those are typically the more exciting ones. So, I don't know what that guy said, Angry Cat, but I've been wanting to use this button. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Have you guys seen Mr. Bean? Do you know who Mr. Bean is? It's that guy. But I don't know. I just think that's really funny. Without worrying about realistic expectations and what the masses would think, what's your personal most desired feature for GTA 6? Ooh. Putting gas in gas tanks. Using the gas station, gas pump. That would be my number one feature that I'm wanting in GTA 6. And a lot of you probably think that that's crazy, but I've been waiting. When did San Andreas come out? Was it 2008? No, it was 2003, wasn't it? I'm getting my days mixed up. It was like 2002, 2003. Or no, 04. It was 04. It was 04. 2004. I'm pretty sure. I've been waiting since then. To get gas in the gas tank. So that's my number one thing. And I know that some of you are not going to understand that or agree with it, but yeah, man, I remember, and I've said this before, I apologize to those of you that have heard this story a million times, but I remember sitting in health class in 7th grade, reading a Game Informer magazine of all things, reading the mid magazine articles. It was like 3 or 4 pages on San Andreas and like daydreaming, like, man, how cool would it be if we could put gas in our cars? So I've been wanting it since then. So, iDevil325 with a 2 says, we're going to help you make it. You deserve it, bro. I really appreciate that. That is like one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. Thank you so much. That, you're going to make me blush. But thank you for the €2, buddy. I really appreciate it. God, we're up to 360 likes already? You guys, we're going to hit 500 tonight. We're going to hit 500 tonight. We're an hour in and we're already, what is that, 2/3 of the way to our goal? That's wild. I love you guys so much. You're my favorite people. I tell my wife all the time. I say, man, Wednesdays are like my favorite day of the week. And she's like, why Wednesdays? And I'm like, Whiskey Wednesday. What do you mean, why Wednesdays? Like, this is like my favorite part of the day. I have had crippling back pain all day. Like my neck and shoulders. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I slept wrong or like I was leaned up against, like after the Tuesday stream, I was leaned up against one of those like back pillows with the armrests. You guys know what I'm talking about. Sav's already red. I look redder than I actually am because of all the lighting. There's a pink light right here that makes me look pretty red. Then my computer is lit up right here, and that's got like a pink light on it, so you can see it reflecting off my hand. So it makes me look really red. But yeah. So she said, "Why Tuesdays or why Wednesdays?" I said, "Whiskey Wednesdays." You know, it's just so much fun getting on here and hanging out with you guys, talking about GTA 6. Because if I didn't have this sort of outlet to sort of talk about like my obsession, and I am very much obsessed. I mean, you'd have to be in order to spend the amount of time I spend researching this stuff and diving as deep as I do. But yeah, if I didn't have this, I'd go absolutely nuts. I'd be talking to her about it all day. But yeah, strained by all the bait on Tuesday. We're going in for a refill. We're on number 2, guys. I hope at least someone out there is keeping up with me safely, but keeping up with me. If you have to leave to go somewhere or whatever, please drink responsibly. But let's see. I hope they jack up the stealth aspect of the game, says Spaceman for Life. I do too. What do you guys think about parkour? Like, not like Assassin's Creed level parkour, but I'm talking about just like being able to sprint and like clear a park bench or something without having to like climb up on it and step over it, you know. Like, I think if they integrated like fluid movement, it would be so much better. And I think they kind of have the tools to do that now. The problem is Rockstar created the rage system, right? And so they've kind of been beholden to whatever the rage system is capable of doing. And when you're constantly expanding your world this way, it's easy to forget about like the micro details and the little things like the sound of gunshots or the way the shooting mechanics feel, or, you know, like the first person elements feeling so detached from like standard first person modes, you know, like little things like that. And I think that they've finally been able to figure out how to kind of master both. So it makes me feel good about the possibility of them honing in on some of these other features, like the movement system feeling a little clunky. You know, Red Dead Redemption 2 was definitely a huge improvement as far as like character movement from Grand Theft Auto 5. And I fully expect Grand Theft Auto 6 to be a step in that same direction. I don't know if it'll be as big of a jump from GTA 5 to Red Dead 2, but man, if they take Red Dead 2's system, give us a little bit more fluid movement, there's a whole lot of potential there for like some really like fun and dynamic foot chases. You know what I mean? Like, especially like, think about it like this. If they introduce like police canines to the game and you have to like haul ass on foot and run from a police canine, you're not going to want to have to get stuck in one of those stupid slow animations. You know what I mean? You're going to want to like haul ass over that dumpster or over that fence. You know, you're going to want to feel like you've got a chance to get away from that thing. So I don't know, man. That would probably be my number 2, by the way. Somebody was asking me earlier what my number 1 feature would be. I said gas tanks. Number 2 would be police canines. And I think there's at least a fair chance that we could see that in GTA 6. Greg with another $2 donation. Greg, stop it. Put your wallet away. You've given me enough money. Thank you. He says, if we have gas in GTA 6, will there be diesel? I don't think they'll go quite that far. I think there will be, if they do it, it'll be very simple. It'll be very easy for people to manage, because there's people out there that don't want it. But like, if they implement a gasoline feature, it's going to be you pulling up to the pump, getting out of your car, pressing a button. He'll grab the gas pump, maybe put it in the car. You can count to like 20 seconds or something at most. And then that's it. You're done. He puts it back in. You see the money automatically leave your bank account. You're not going to have to pull a card out or go into the store and pay with cash or anything like that. You know, it's going to be just, you know, sort of assumed that you've paid for it, and you get back in your car and you go. 20 seconds out of your day for a little bit of immersion. That gasoline will probably last you like, I don't know, 3 or 4 IRL days, maybe, if you're playing a couple hours a day, you know? So it doesn't have to be something that is like annoying or that you have to worry about all the time. But like, just every once in a while, if the car starts sputtering and, you know, we see the fuel gauge going down, like, you know, let's go put some gas in the car, man. I don't know. I just feel like that could be so good. But thank you, Greg. I appreciate you. Barry Steezy, welcome to Sav Sack of Friends, brother.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the Sack. Welcome to the Banana Bunch, a.k.a. the Sack. It's hot, it's stinky, but we have a good time. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. T-Bert says, exploring the world on foot in first person is definitely the way to go, but it's clunky in 5 now. Even after playing with the settings, it gets it bearable, but not good by any stretch. I agree completely, T-Bert. Now, it was better in Red Dead Redemption 2, but still needing some love, still needing some TLC. They need to find a way to completely disconnect first person and third person mode. They should not be like linked up together in any way, shape, or form if they're going to go back to that. Like, if you're going to do a first person feature, it needs to be a fleshed out first person feature. It should feel like a first person shooter. It should not feel like a third person shooter with a first person camera, if that makes sense. Braden Davis, thank you so much for the, what is it? I can't see how many jewels. It just says has sent a gift. Thank you, guys. This jewel thing is really new to me. It's really new to YouTube. If you've sent me jewels and I missed it, I'm so sorry. I appreciate it, but it doesn't show up just like the rest of the donations and memberships and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to keep up with those. But thank you. I appreciate it. As Gabe says, they just need a Dying Light parkour in GTA 6 where you can jump 6 feet in the air, wall run for 10 seconds, leap across entire 4-lane roads. Kidding. I knew you were joking, or at least hoped you were joking, as I got about a quarter of the way through that comment. But I don't think some parkour mechanics would hurt the game. I also would love to see some basic climbing mechanics. Like, imagine you could do like, what do they call that? Where you climb cliffs, rock climbing. Like, imagine if you could do some sort of like rock climbing or something. In the Mount Calaga video, I kind of made a joke about, you know, even if like us as players can't do rock climbing, imagine like being out on a walk and you look up on like a cliff and you see this guy like hanging to the cliff. He's got some ropes under him. Like, how tempting would it be not to mess with that guy? You know, just like shoot the rock next to him and be like, oh! You all know you would do it. I can't be the only one. 376 likes. Thank you, Jerry, for keeping me up to date on that, brother. It's I gotta go to a whole different screen to see how many likes we got. It's actually 379 now. Goodness gracious. Thank you to everybody that has liked this live stream. Seriously, I really appreciate that. So the thing with YouTube, guys, just so you know, is like YouTube has a lot of different metrics for videos, but when it comes to live streams, the thing that they look at the most is how many likes you have on your live stream. The more likes you have on your live stream, the more they're likely to like push your live stream out to more and more people, which is why we're up to like 350 concurrent viewers right now, because we keep getting so many likes. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And if you're new here, welcome. This is Whiskey Wednesday. We're drinking, we're talking GTA 6, having a good time. This is a very low-key, relaxed stream. It can get wild towards the end when we start doing calls at around 10:30, which is in about an hour. You never know what you're going to hear. So if you're new here, stick around for at least an hour until we get into calls. Or come back in an hour if you got something to do, that's fine. But it can get pretty wild around here for sure as we get later on in the evening after everybody's been drinking and wants to call in. So, but yes, so thank you guys. Alex Hakopian 9288 with a $5 donation says, do you think the in-game economy will be overhauled so when you finish the game and have millions in your account, there are things to purchase and manage? Yes, I do. So obviously single player is easier to deal with than multiplayer. The problem is the inflation in the online market. And what do I mean by that? The problem with GTA Online as it is right now is that they gave players all these ways to make money and did not give us enough ways to spend it. So what they do to sort of counter that is they introduce some new expensive weapons, or they'll introduce a new expensive car, and a car that you would pay, you know, maybe $300,000 for in single player is like $5 million online, because it's inflation and they're trying to get you to spend your money. Because the more money you spend, you run out of money eventually, and if you don't want to grind, you're more tempted to buy shark cards. So honestly, it's Rockstar's way of trying to get you to buy shark cards. And I get that. They're trying to monetize it. And as much as I hate the idea of shark cards, let's be real. Shark cards are the reason that they've been able to spend so much money on the development of GTA 6. So it is what it is. It's like, yes, it sucks, but also thank you to every one of those kids that uses their mom's credit card to buy shark cards, because we're able to have, you know, such an awesome investment level in this game and really take it to like new heights we've never seen before. So, you know, it's kind of it's good and bad. But what I'll say is, if I don't mind the shark cards, if Rockstar, you know, gives us plenty of ways to make money and also doesn't make the items in the game like overly expensive. You know, I don't want to spend $4 million on a car unless it's like a Bugatti or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a crazy, crazy supercar. Even then, I mean, you're pushing it. I don't know how much a regular Bugatti is. Probably like, what, $1 million or something like that? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how exactly they're going to do it, but I've had some running theories. And one of my theories is that if they tie shark cards to your in-game funds and then allow you to spend your in-game funds on UGC content. Okay, so what does that mean if you're not in the know? UGC is user-generated content. User-generated content is the same kind of stuff you see on like Roblox, Fortnite Creative, Minecraft, where people create an in-game experience within a game, right? So, for example, if somebody wanted to go make like a zombie survival game within the world of Leonida and turn all the NPCs into zombies and give you like survival mechanics where you had to like eat and drink and conserve ammo and all this stuff, you could probably do that if they give us the tools to do it. That's the whole idea behind user-generated content. Now, if Rockstar wants to say, okay, you can either spend, you know, $5 on this particular UGC item in the marketplace, or you can have a subscription to what's the why am I drawing a blank? Not Social Club. Gosh, guys, help me out. What's the other subscription? I'm like totally drawing a blank. Brain fart. Somebody's gonna get it. Or if you have that subscription, you know, obviously that'll cost you like $9, $10 a month, something like that. Or you can maybe spend your actual in-game on, GTA Plus. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Or you can spend your like on in-game money. So like if you have like $10 million in the bank on GTA Online, maybe you can spend like $2 million of that and it'll unlock that UGC content. So that would allow players to grind out UGC content as well without having to have a subscription or pay money for it. But it would also, you know, if they get to the point where they're spending too much money and they're not making enough, they could either then grind out that money and make money on missions, or, you know, they could buy the shark cards. Either way, it still like gives players an opportunity to earn things without having to pull out their wallet. But at the end of the day, you know, if they want to spend more than they can make, then they're enticed to open their wallets and buy shark cards anyway. So it could be a win-win for Rockstar, I think. That's just a theory. I have no idea if that's going to be the case. We don't even know if UGC is for sure going to be in the game. A lot of that is heavy speculation at this point. But, you know, that could be a good way of doing it. So, Enigmatic J with a $10 donation says, I like the idea of fuel. Thank you. It gives you a reason to steal cars if you are stranded or need fuel, and it encourages map exploration when setting the GPS to the nearest gas station. Yes, and yes. Those are all points that I have made. If you have to worry about fuel consumption, it's one more thing for you to worry about before you start a heist or a mission. You know, if you're on empty, maybe stop at the gas station. Maybe like there could be voice lines built in and Lucia's like, hey, we're almost out of gas. Maybe before we head where we're going, why don't you pull over and stop at the gas station over here? You know what I mean? Like, or, you know, just little reminders like that. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of gas. Or, hey, I thought you gassed up the car last night. Just like little voice things like that. You don't have to have like a UI gas gauge on the screen if you're playing in third person, you know? There's all sorts of ways for them to implement that and for it to be like a fun sort of experience. And then what's really cool is like you could have unique interactions at gas stations. You could have like, NPCs that come up and approach you and ask you for money, or a homeless guy that's passed out. We already saw the homeless guy sitting outside the convenience store in the trailer 2 when Jason's walking out with the beer. Like they could have interactions like that at the gas pump that are like interesting. It's like you're excited about going and getting gas because you don't know if you're standing there putting gas in your car and somebody goes in and robs the convenience store, and then the cops show up and you're wanted because your description is out there from what you did earlier, and you're like, oh shit, I need to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that stuff could be really cool, So, but thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that, bro. We're up to 408 likes. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Thank you so, so much. And I just saw that my good friend, Mr. Bogan Bav, has entered the chat. G'day, fellas, he says. I know, I can like hear it. I can hear it. G'day, how you going? That's my Bav impression. What's up, Bav? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you had a good sleep and you're ready to start your beautiful day down in the land down under. Let's see. T-Bert says angry. Oh, he's talking to Angry Cat. We'll come on down here. Hell yes. I hate that every vehicle is locked into just these tires. Oh, you want to put 44-inch rims on your Camaro, but wait, they don't even give that as an option. I hate that. Yeah, more customization would be ideal, Ring the bell, shots, baby. If your car runs out of gas, you can call out to vehicles like Red Dead Redemption 2, call out and ask for gas or a ride to the gas station. Or you could siphon gas. Maybe you can like take your jerry can and walk up to another car and he sets it down on the car and sticks a hose down in there and siphons the gas out of the car. I mean, it could be just a little extra thing. I don't know. I feel like there's all kinds of things they can do with it, honestly. Carry gas in the boot of the car for refill? Yeah, I mean, if you look here, let me show you. Give me 1 second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because you might actually be onto something with that comment. Let me just pull it up. All right. We're going to flip over to small cam here for just a minute. We'll go ahead and move this up and out of the way. So I think that was, where is that? Where is that? Frame analyzer. Is it not on here? Why is that one not on here? Give me 1 second. I'm looking. There it is. Right here. In this corner right here. See that arrow? Oh, shoot. You can't see. my stupid face is over it. You see this right here in the corner? That is a jerry can. This is a gasoline can right here. See that? So maybe you can keep gas in the trunk of your car or in the boot of your car, as they say in the UK. Do you guys say, Bav, do you guys say boot in Australia as well? I'm curious. But yeah, maybe you can keep a jerry can in there so when you run out of gas, you can go ahead and fill her up. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Sorry about that. It was stuck to play. Let's see. We got a. Did I get? Yeah, I got that one already. Oh, here we go. $2 donation from Everything Live 2334 says, I think, or you think people should have a limit on paying to win? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of pay to win. Rockstar is never going to say, you can't buy a shark card and unlock more cool stuff. But I don't think, like, pay to win to me is like a really competitive game, like a Call of Duty or something like that, where maybe like if you spend $20 on a new character that has like a smaller hitbox that's like harder to shoot, that to me is like pay to win. You know, like Grand Theft Auto, there's not a whole lot about Grand Theft Auto to me that screams competitive. You know what I mean? It's more of just like a world simulation kind of game. So, you know, I get that there are competitive game modes and stuff like team deathmatch and all that stuff, but I don't think that you'd have to worry about, you know, like pay to win features in a game like this, personally. Let's see, what are we at? Let me go back over here. We're at 419 likes. You guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna hit 500 likes on one stream. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. Hey, fan from India here. Do you think Rockstar is still hiding a major surprise in GTA 6 that nobody has figured out yet? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do think they're hiding a major surprise in GTA 6 that nobody has figured out yet. I think there's probably more than one surprise in GTA 6 that nobody else has figured out yet. But I think one of... man, I got to be careful with how I phrase this because I don't want anybody taking I'm saying and like running with it as like fact, because it's not. I'm purely speculating when I say this. But just looking at a lot of the stuff that I've been diving into, I feel like there's something going on to the north. I don't know what that is yet. I don't know if it's just like a larger city than we think. You know, maybe it's not so empty. Maybe there's like a big city to the north of Mount Calaga. Maybe it's like a version of Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know. Maybe it's not an island. Maybe we're connected to a larger landmass and they've got it blocked off somehow and eventually we can go and explore that area. You know, I don't know. I just think that there's something going on to the north. So I don't know exactly what that is. Oh my gosh, 431 likes already, 433 likes. You guys, stop it. You're going to make me blush. That's crazy. I really appreciate it. I'm excited. Like if we had 500, what should we do if we hit 500 likes? I need ideas. We should celebrate it somehow. Only tryhardies stick to PvP shit. Yeah, I mean, and again, I don't know. I didn't spend a whole lot of time playing GTA Online, so I don't know like how competitive it really got, to be honest with you. But oh shit, I missed. Did I miss this? I did. I think I missed one from Overlord Drox with a $10 donation. Says, if we do get realistic gas, I hope we get the option to pay or drive off. And if we choose to drive off, we get a wanted level for driving off without paying. That's actually a fantastic idea. It could add to the, like, imagine if you're like poor or, you know, you don't have any money to pay for gas or something, and then you have to like go and get gas somehow. And then you get a one level. I like that idea. That's actually a really good idea. And thank you for the 10. I appreciate that. Old Moldy Bread said boot in UK, Sav. Yeah, I knew that. I knew you guys called it the boot over there, but I was wondering about Australia. Did Bav ever respond? I don't think Bav responded. Banana suit? What should we do at 500 likes? If we hit 500 likes, do I put on the banana suit? Is that what you guys want? The full banana suit? I haven't done that in a long time. I did the banana hat on Tuesday, but we haven't done the full banana suit in a while. 442 likes. My goodness. React to the GTA 5 gameplay trailer. The GTA 5 gameplay trailer? Really? 500 likes equals banana suit? Put on the bananas. Okay. All right. All right. We hit 500 likes. I'll put on the banana suit. I'll do it. I'd say at 500 likes, you guys more than earned a banana suit. Dance rap? No, we're not going to be dancing or rapping. This little jig you got, that's all you're getting from me. I play sniper on GTA Online. Gas station is a great idea. Yeah, exactly. Hooligan says 500 likes, show us the bathroom. No, not doing that. Not doing that. Australia and the UK are very similar in vocabulary. I do know that. Yeah, I just didn't know if they called it boot down at Luke Duvon's not in here. I think he's from the AU. Planetary theory will be correct. Imagine that, guys. Imagine if that guy that put that planetary like alignment theory together that said the most likely time for trailer 3 to drop is on Thursday because that's when the planets align perfectly for it. Imagine if that guy is right. Dude, if that guy is right, I want to find him and interview him and figure out like what the hell made you come up with this and how can we get you to predict when we're getting the gameplay trailers. You want to see under the sink? Eat 2 bananas in front of us? I don't even have any bananas right now. Somebody said a while back, I can't remember who it was, so I'm sorry I'm not giving you credit, but somebody said Sav eats bananas for the shape. That comment had me dying, dude. That was really funny. Derek Garris with the $4.99 says, how realistic do you think off-roading will be? Hoping the physics are much improved. And do you think we'll be able to customize trucks with lifts, etc.? Yes, I do think we'll be able to customize trucks with lifts. We can see lifted trucks in the game. These monster trucks driving around in the trailer 1, I think it was, the Hillbilly Mud Club, or the Thrillbilly Mud Club is what it's called. So I think we'll definitely be able to do some kind of lift kits and enhancements for trucks. I don't know to what degree. I can say that it's probably going to be more than what we had in Grand Theft Auto 5 for certain. But how far they take that, I mean, you got to think it, like Grand Theft Auto Online was really leaning into that car customization aspects. You know, they were really doing like the bennies and all that stuff and all this custom car stuff. They're going to try and find more ways for us to spend money on stuff, so I can see them doing more of that for sure. Trey Games 1102 with the $4.99. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Says, I've been watching your channel for a while, a lot of the live streams, and I can't for the love of me understand the hype for UGC. I've noticed that. I've noticed that, guys. There's some weird disconnect. Like, I don't know if people just aren't, if they don't fully understand what UGC is or what it is, but like I've noticed that there's a serious lack of hype for the UGC aspects of the game. So much so like I've made videos about it and expected some of those videos to perform quite well, and the level of like care or appreciation for UGC is just not there yet. And I think the main reason for that is there's maybe like a lack of clarity on, you know, what it is, what it's actually going to be and what it's going to be capable of. And it's hard to get excited for something that you don't know is even going to exist yet, or what it's going to look like when it does come out. So I can understand it from that perspective. But UGC to me is really exciting from like a creator standpoint. Like being able to get a team of people together and say, hey, this is exactly the kind of thing that I want to build for a game mode or for a GTA experience. Let's build it and then put on a community event and invite people to come play it. Like that's really exciting for me. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, I think if you take a good look into like what is possible with UGC, Christian, UGC stands for user generated content. Basically Roblox, but in Grand Theft Auto 6. It's exciting, I think, and the more you look into it and what is possible with those two worlds clashing, like the world of Roblox and the level of customization you had within that experience, and the level of detail and the realism of Grand Theft Auto merging is really exciting. It absolutely needs to be curated. Yes, Emma Gamer, you are 150% correct. User-generated content can get really bad really quickly. And that's why if you just type in Roblox lawsuit or Roblox predators, I mean, there's all kinds of bad stuff going on over there. So it definitely needs to be curated for sure. I got a little ahead of myself. It's actually 462 likes. Well, let me do 2. Well, let me do 2. I'm going to just leave it at 463. I'm assuming we'll get at least one more. Let's see. Def on the edge when it comes to UGC. My main issue is the currency system, very busted. Well, it just depends on how they decide to do it, really. I mean, we don't know exactly how they'll do it. If they're fair and reasonable about it and it's not super expensive, like, I think the ideal way to do UGC personally is that if you're going to offer user-generated content on the marketplace, you can either have a GTA Plus subscription and get access to like all the main content, with the exception of like the premium content being extra. Ideally, if you have any kind of subscription, you should have access to everything, but I just don't see that realistically being the case in 2026. I'm just thinking from like a, you know, the way that Take-Two will want to look at it from a monetary value perspective. But if they keep the prices reasonable and they make it accessible for everyone, I think it could be a really good thing. I really do. It needs to have mainline online mode and UGC on the side. Oh yeah. No. Let me back up for a second. I'm not saying that user-generated content should take the place of like the vanilla online experience. That needs to be its own thing. So what we're actually probably looking at with the GTA Online experiences is three different things. You'll have the standard vanilla online experience that most of you on consoles are used to playing right now. Then you'll have the RP experience that is roleplay, requires some mods that you create or download through the game, and you can kind of roleplay whatever you want to roleplay, okay? And then on the other side, you'll have user-generated content, which will be its own separate marketplace where you can go and purchase an experience or download an experience for free, depending on what the creator lists it at. And that will be its own thing. I do not think that either one of those three things should blend. They should all be separate, and that should be it has to be done that way. Cannon says, I think UGC will be free and you pay for things in UGC. It's possible. I mean, it's very possible. Let me get caught up on the likes here. We're at 466. And we got a donation from Overlord Drox with a $5. Says, do you think Rockstar will be hosting RP servers and allowing people to rent space for a community and modify their particular instance for their group? Yes. I don't think we're going to have like outside studios hosting RP servers. I think Rockstar kind of learned their lesson with 5M and the CFX.RE and all of that stuff. I don't see them not controlling every aspect of that. I don't think there will be any like third-party RP platforms with GTA 6. Now, I could be totally wrong. That's just me purely speculating based on the moves that Rockstar is making. I don't think Rockstar invests in spending $10 million to purchase the 5M team and then not host their own servers. Now, maybe if it gets to a point where the demand is higher than what they're able to do, maybe they outsource that to third parties, and maybe that's, something that they can contract out or something. I don't know. But I think it's entirely... I just don't see them. I don't see them doing that. I don't know, man. I don't see them bringing in third parties unless they absolutely have to. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. But thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Casey Soka with the $2 says 4,539 hours to go. Keep the opium. There's the optimism. I love it. We're at 469 likes. All right, let's bump this up a little bit. It doesn't let me, it skips some numbers around. It won't let me do 468 or 479. Just makes me go to 470. That's all right. We'll leave it there. Oh, we're at 471 anyway. I need to mess with this widget a little bit. I'll have it dialed in for the next one. I threw this widget and the new countdown together in the 20 minutes before the stream started, so it's a little wonky. I'm sorry. Rickshaw says wrong. No Pixel and them already talked about it. No Pixel talked to who about it? Like Rockstar and No Pixel being partners or something? Well, they did acquire CFX, so whatever team they have left will make it happen. Uh, 27 weeks. Could aliens play? Let's see. What is that? Ragavan Drag says, could aliens play a bigger role in GTA 6 than just Easter eggs? Yeah, I mean, if you guys have seen a lot of the UFO stuff that's been declassified here recently, a lot of it takes place in and around the water, over the water, under the water, all that stuff. Like USOs are a regularly reported thing. You're talking about, you know, unidentified submerged objects that are, you know, the size of a football field traveling, you know, at speeds that are just beyond what anything is possible of doing, or anything's capable of doing. So yeah, I think UFOs could definitely play a larger role in GTA 6, and it'd almost be weird if they didn't have like a higher presence, you know. Like, it'd be really cool. What I think of is like being out on the ocean at night, and maybe you're like night fishing or something, trying to catch some sharks or something, just enjoying the peaceful night air on the ocean, and all of a sudden, like, you see something, like you see some lights go underneath your boat and then travel off into the distance and kind of disappear, and then you see it come up out of the water and hover there for a minute and then just like shoot off into space. Stuff like that, dude, would be incredible. I would just like die seeing something like that. That would be amazing. Video mode says 25 more likes until the big banana show. Dude. When you say it like that, it sounds way worse than what it actually is. Trey Games with the $9.99 says, I know UGC, if you watch anime, I see it not being canon. I play for the story, really can't get into doing missions for the heck of it. Like, I need VC actors, story tie-in, and relevancy. I guess, are you making a case against UGC or for it? I'm having a hard time kind of understanding. If you watch anime, I see it as not being canon. It's that line that I don't really understand. I get that you play for the story, really can't get into doing missions for the heck of it. UGC is more of like an online experience with friends. It's just like custom game modes. Like, if you want to set up a silly race with like all kinds of crazy ramps and fire hoops and all that kind of stuff, or like you want to create like a custom PvP game or something like that, or like a, you know, a hide and seek or a prop hunt or like anything like that. That's all UGC. So it's not really anything related with the story, but I definitely see what you're saying. Like, if you prefer the story content, that makes sense. I mean, that's essentially what Rockstar games have always been. But thank you so much for the $10, buddy. I appreciate it. Greg G Money 1990 with a $5 donation says, if GTA 6 has a zombie mode, whether in story, online, or RP, I hope some of the zombies will say brains, like in Return of the Living Dead movies. Yeah, maybe they'll let us record voice lines for stuff. That would be really cool if, like, they give us the UGC tools to create stuff, but then they let us upload our own sort of voice lines. That would be fun. That would be fun. Let's see where we're at. We'll do the like count. We're up to 475 likes. 25 away. Well, let me do 475. It won't let me do 475. Leave it at 474 for now. Do you remember what happened with the 5M team that made them get acquired by Rockstar? I made a video about it a while back. Let's see if I can remember the details. I know that for a long time, Rockstar was trying to shut them down. And they weren't getting anywhere with it. And then eventually, Rockstar just straight up bought the company. And they agreed to, I think it was, the original deal was for $20 million. And then there was like an acquisition, and then there were some problems with leadership or something, and something happened, and there was a clause somewhere in the contract that if something didn't go right or whatever, if CFX.RE didn't live up to their part of the agreement or something, the deal would be cut in half or something. I think Rockstar ended up paying like $10 million for that company instead of $20 million, and then the CEO of the company, CFX.RE, was like canned. And then there was some weird thing where a lot of the people that came over ended up getting booted or left or something like that. But it was, I don't think Rockstar's intention was ever to like keep most of them around. I don't think, and this is me purely speculating. I have no idea what Rockstar's intentions were. I'm just guessing. This is my opinion, so don't, you know, take this and run with it. But, you know, I personally don't think Rockstar had any intentions on like employing like the entire 5M team or anything like that. It was more like a, let's buy this company so they're not competing with us anymore. Let's take the best of what they have and use it and put it towards Project Rome, which was Rockstar's own internal plans for roleplay and UGC content. So they sort of like harvested their opponent, took the best parts of it, added it to Rome, and now that's more or less what we have going forward. So I think that's kind of what went down. Yo, Sav, what's up, Mr. GTA man? How are you? Do you think we're gonna get something this month, or still think that Rockstar is gonna like not drop anything and go silent? I still think that it makes the most sense personally for Rockstar to drop something before the earnings call on the 21st. If we get all the way to the 21st and we don't get any new, and we don't have any new news, I'm gonna be really surprised. I'm not gonna be worried, but I'm gonna be really surprised. There are just too many signs that the game is on track for November 19th. Too many things happening behind the scenes that say that if the game was not on track, this wouldn't be happening, this wouldn't be happening, this wouldn't be happening, so on and so forth. So I don't think we have to worry about another D word, but I do wonder why they haven't dropped trailer 3 yet. Originally when I said the 12th, it was because I thought that the earnings call was going to be on the 14th or the 15th. And I was saying that it would make sense for them to drop the trailer a couple days before the earnings call. Well, then the earnings call got announced for the 21st. And originally, like, I jumped to the 19th and said, okay, the 19th is probably more likely now. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to stick with the 12th. So, like, I was kind of on the fence about the 12th or the 19th, and it could honestly be any day in between. It doesn't have to be on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? It could be on a Thursday or a Friday or hell, a Saturday. It doesn't matter, you know? But I think we're probably going to get trailer 3 before the earnings call. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. I'll put it that way. Sav, you got 1,000 subs on May 12th. Well deserved. I'm glad I told you to take the day off work. Sadly, no trailer, but it's still a great stream. It was indeed a fantastic stream. Guys, on Tuesday, for the record, like normally our streams, like our 4-hour streams, we run about, on Wednesdays, we run about maybe 150 to 200 concurrent on average. Right now, we're at 337. We've been averaging about that or a little bit more for most of this stream. And then the stream on Tuesday, our peak concurrent was like 2,200 or something wild like that. And we had like 54,000 views total from the time I started that stream to the time that I finished it. Those numbers are insane. I understand why we had them. Obviously a lot of people were expecting a lot of news and it didn't end up happening, which, kind of sucks, but it was still really encouraging to see that many people pop in to a live stream and all that. It makes me feel like I'd like to do more daytime streams. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing like Hopium streams. That was the first time I've ever done a Hopium stream, by the way. I'm not like a regular Hopium streamer. But I did want to do one on Tuesday because like Jerry was saying, I took the day off because I honestly did think we were going to have some kind of trailer or something. So I figured, well, I might as well do a stream and just be around for it to react to it and then to make a video afterwards. But we didn't end up getting it, so that's fine. But as far as like next Tuesday, the 19th, I don't know. Like I may end up doing a stream or something. We'll see. Oh, did somebody get banned? I love that. I love that too much. Too much, actually. Chili the Kid handled it. I had another, guys, mods. I was actually working on, that wasn't the first idea I came up with, the Mr. Bean thing. I was going to do like a quick draw thing where like, somebody was like trying to be a badass or whatever. And then like, somebody with like quick draws and shoots them down or something like that. But I'm like, I don't know about like, pretending to shoot a troll or whatever on a live stream, how that would go over with YouTube. So I ended up going with that instead. I think slapping is okay. I don't know about shooting. So, but I just wanted to, like, you guys are so fast with it. You know what I mean? Like you're on your shit. So I wanted to kind of do something like that, but we'll see. Maybe we'll figure out a way to make it work. Indiana Jones sword guy. Oh, that's a good one, Chili. That's a good one. I'll do that one. Psycho, I'll play it again here if we get another We get another trolley-poly in the chat. YouTube hates guns right now. Yeah, I know. What are we at likes-wise? 487. Let me bump this sucker up a little bit. Guys, we're getting really close to the banana suit. 13 more likes, and I got to bust that bad boy out. It's actually, to be completely honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to it. It's so hot. It's so hot. That thing is so hot. I'm going to have to turn on the AC and get the fan going in here. So you guys are going to have to deal with any AC noise in the background. I be killing it. Oh, that's a cool name. I be killing it. Says, you drinking whiskey and I'm here drinking some beer. Cheers, brother. Love watching your stream, Sab. Much love, brother. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. As long as you're drinking responsibly, go for it, man. I love drinking with folks and having a good time. At some point, I'm going to get together with Rob from Vinewood Public Access, and we're going to do like a drunk stream where we just kind of like hang out and talk or play some games and like drink too much, because he's hilarious. I love that guy. He's really funny. Strauss Zelnick deleted trailer 3. He got mad that the Taco Tuesday feature wasn't working and yelled at the devs. Naughty Zelnick. That's funny. They're supposed to announce trailer 3 tomorrow and releasing it on the 19th. I saw it on Reddit. I'd be really curious as to what Reddit post you're looking at. Reddit is not a place to trust what you hear on Reddit. Greg says, if there's rodents in GTA 6, or raccoons in GTA 6, do you think we'll see other small rodents like rabbits, chipmunks, mice, rats, skunks, etc.? I don't know about, like, rabbits, chipmunks, mice, and all that. I could definitely see rabbits. There are rabbits in GTA 6. There's squirrels in GTA 6. There's rabbits in Red Dead Redemption 2. There's squirrels in GTA 6. There's also a rodent called a nutria. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a nutria, but a nutria is like a large like swamp rodent. You can look it up. They get like 40 inches long and up to like 40 pounds. Oh, there's Rob. Speak of the devil. I was just talking about you. I guess he heard it because he's got the heart faces. When are we going to do that drunk stream, Rob? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me check something. I don't have to get up early tomorrow, Rob. And I know that you're doing Wasted Wednesday tonight. How would you feel? No pressure. If you don't want to do it or you have something else planned, that's totally fine. How would you feel about me hanging out in your live stream when my live stream ends? And we could just hang out and drink and shoot the shit and hang out with people. No pressure. If you've got other stuff you want to do, that's totally fine. But I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, no, wait. The Bernie Mac slap from the head of state is elite. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Oh, my God. We're 493 likes, guys. You're going to make me do it. Large hamster possum thing. Cammy says, hey, bro, I'm currently building a ceiling in New Zealand listening to you at the moment. Thanks for the company. I'm wondering, what would Rockstar's reasons for not releasing a trailer this month be? So here's the thing. Like, we've been speculating that they're going to drop the trailer before the earnings call because it boosts their numbers. But to be completely honest with you guys, like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because as soon as they drop the trailer, the stock is going to shoot through the freaking ceiling. That could be 2 months from now if they wanted it to be. So they really, like, don't need to drop a trailer. I think if they do drop a trailer, the main reason for them to drop a trailer is to give the community something, because it's been a long time, like over a year since the last trailer. So we're kind of thirsty for something. And we know Rockstar goes quiet a lot. That's fine. We get it. We understand. Rockstar, we understand. You guys want to stay quiet about stuff. Totally get it. But a year? Really? I mean, that's a bit long, don't you think? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a long time. I think they should probably tell us something. Like, it'd be cool. It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if you told us something, Rockstar. Casey Sogo with the $2 says, Sav about to be sweating more than the GI guys. I don't know what that means, but let's see. Did Rob respond? He didn't respond. I don't think he wants to hang out, guys. I don't think Rob wants to hang out. No, it's fine. He's probably got something planned, so that's exciting. I'm going to be hanging out in his stream. I'll either be watching or engaging. So when this stream ends, Rob is going live at midnight Eastern, doing his Wasted Wednesday. So we're going to transfer everybody that's still in here over to that stream. So in case I forget, someone please remind me that Rob is streaming at midnight tonight Eastern, which is in approximately an hour and 40 minutes. And we need to give his stream a big shout out before we end ours. So please remind me. Worst by far with the $5, as if he needed to do anything else after that huge $20 or 20 gifted membership thing earlier. Thank you again, by the way, Worst. It says cover art and pre-orders this month, trailer 3 next month, special edition pre-orders in July. Yes, I remember. I can't remember whose stream I was watching, but I saw you, or maybe it was in Discord or something, that you had made a comment about that. Worst by far. I remember seeing your name and talking about trailer being next month. Will you tell us again exactly why you think that? Because you had a good point when I was reading it. And I can't remember exactly what you said, but it was a longer comment that you had made specifically about a trailer in June. But I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, shit. Did we hit it? We hit it, folks. We hit it. All right. It's time to get the banana suit on. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and up this to 750. You know, that may be a little too much, but I never in a million years thought we were going to hit 500. So you guys are just feeling extra spicy tonight, which I love. I love it. So we're going to set the new goal at 750. And I'm going to play you guys a promo for SixHub, and I'm going to get dressed. We know a lot about Grand Theft Auto 6, but the information is spread far and wide. Until now, that is. We've been hard at work creating something special for you guys. It's called SixHub. SixHub is the most complete GTA 6 community on the internet right now. The moment you land on the homepage, you've got a live countdown, the latest news, my most recent video, and a community hype meter that tracks the copium levels of the GTA 6 community. We've also collected every official screenshot, trailer, and piece of Rockstar artwork and archived them in the media tab. Members can actually use our frame analyzer tool and go frame by frame through every single clip with up to 8 times zoom, and even take screenshots that automatically download as high quality PNGs. And if that wasn't enough, we have every major leak from 2018 to today broken down, sourced, and credibility rated. The info and database library covers the mapping project, the 2022 leak document, the patents, and much more. And then there's the vault, which is a tightly held secret for members only. The best part, signing up is completely free at savgames.com. But if you want full access to all the advanced features on the site, just join the YouTube channel membership for just $2.99 a month, drop your YouTube username in the sign up field, and within 24 hours, you're in. Don't just wait for YouTubers to tell you what's going on in the world of GTA 6. Get up-to-the-minute news for GTA 6 at savgames.com. All right, let's get back to the video. It's a little wrinkly. We had it folded up in a box over there. It needs to be ironed. It's a little wrinkly. And a little floppy. What do you think? Should we go standing up or hanging down? It's cold outside. I'm happy to see you. It's cold outside. I'm happy to see you. Which do you guys prefer? I haven't worn this thing in a while. The age is getting to the banana suit already, yeah. I haven't busted this bad boy out in a while. It's so wrinkly. I need to not store it in that container. I need to I need to iron it. The problem is it's like nylon, so you can't really iron it. I don't know how I'm gonna get the wrinkles out. Maybe I'll throw it in the dryer or something. I don't know. We'll worry about it next time. But this, the wrinkly banana reflects my older age. You know, I am a 35-year-old gamer, which is, you know, getting up there. You know. But, hey. Oh, take it to the dry cleaners. That's a good idea. Why didn't I think about that? I don't know why I didn't think about that. Worst by far with another $5 donation says Trailer 3 has always been 5 months from release. 5 was in September. Trailer 3 was in April. Red Dead Redemption 2 was in October. Trailer 3 was in May. And 6 is in November. Makes Trailer 3 in June. Honestly, that makes sense. As much as I don't want to, you know, as much as I don't love the idea of waiting until June for Trailer 3, I can't really argue with that theory, guys. I can't really argue with that. I guess we'll find out. We've got a few more days until we hit the earnings call. Either way, it's coming. You know what I mean? We know we're getting at least one more trailer for like the story stuff, and then we're gonna get at least one gameplay trailer. So we know we got at least 2 more trailers, and then probably some kind of launch trailer. So about 3 trailers minimum, maybe even 4 between now and launch. So we'll see. Hanging in the bathroom when you take a shower, that's actually a good idea too. Damn, 35. Ouch! Ouch! Sav and OG, yeah, you can say it that. I'm 44, says Tuned by Jay. Well, at least I feel a little bit better. You got a whiskey banana. That's funny. I like that. Thing is, GTA has the number 6 on it, and Trailer 2 has May 26 as the release date still. It's got to come before that date. I don't know. I see what you're saying, but you think June 6, 26? I don't know, man. If that's the case, I don't know. As a Christian, I don't know how I feel about that. Just being honest. No more mind games, Rockstar. That's right. No more mind games. What are your thoughts on my donation comment? That's the second time you missed. Oh my God. Is it really? I'm so sorry. Let me scroll up. I didn't mean to miss it. I'm sorry. Where was it? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Pause the music. I'm really sorry I missed your donation comment. Everything Life 2334 with a $5 donation says, I hope there's a survival mode like MW3 in 2011, but it goes from basic cops to armored cops, then dogs, then military, then air support, then even more. I like that idea. I do like that idea, and I think there's some truth to the whole armored cops thing, because in the leaks you can see like tactical cops getting out of regular squad cars. Now, I don't know if that's because at that point in development they didn't have their armored cars ready to go and they were just sort of testing, you know, the armored cops, but you could see cops with like, you know, more tactical setups and ARs getting out of the passenger seat of a regular squad car in the leaks from 2022. I love the idea of dogs. 100% get behind that. The military, yes, but I think that should be it. I don't, like somebody was saying, I think Gabe was saying yesterday that they should do like airstrikes and all this stuff. I don't know if we should go that far, but I definitely do think that, you know, if you're really causing a ruckus, the military should get involved in some capacity. So I'm really sorry I missed your comment, but I really appreciate it. I try really hard not to miss donations. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know what? Just because I missed it. All right. And then let's see. We got another one from Cuckoo199 says, what sort of MLOs will be a part of the UGC? Brother, I don't know what MLOs means. And maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just not making the connection up here in the noggin. But I don't know what MLOs means. You don't have to send another donation to clarify what you mean. Just tell me in the comments. I'll look for your next comment on it to clarify. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Hooligan with another $2 says, Sav, Mrs. Sav banned Jerry. We think it was by accident. Oh my God, Mrs. Sav, you banned Jerry? Where is Jerry? Is Jerry back? Did he get unbanned? Jerry, are you still here? My God, someone find Jerry. Mrs. Sav, how the hell did you ban Jerry? I think I gotta take away her mod privileges, guys. I think I gotta take away her mod privileges. Where is Jerry? Did we unban him? He's hidden? Oh my god. How do you undo that? Where was it? Where was it? I gotta go find it. How far back was it? Was it before I got dressed or after? We gotta fix this right now. Sorry guys. Hold on. Stop the music. We cannot leave a brother behind. We cannot leave Jerry. Before? Did she like permaban him? I'm not seeing him anywhere in the chat. Hold on, guys. We have to pause the stream for a minute. Jerry's an OG. We can't let this stand. We gotta find Jerry and get him back in here. That's it. I've got to take Mrs. Sav's mod privileges. Help him, Sav. Help him. I'm trying. Let me look it up. How to unban someone on YouTube. Oh, Ian's calling me now. Hello? Hey, what's up, bud? Okay, how do I do it? Go to my YouTube studio, go to the settings. Okay. And then what? Okay. Okay. Well, let me scroll. I've hidden a lot of people over the years, man. I gotta go through this. Generic Jerry, there he is. So, just remove from hidden users. Okay. Oh my god. Babe! You can't be banning people! Not Jerry! Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Alright, somebody find Jerry and tell him to come back. Somebody find Jerry and tell him to come back. We fixed it. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta go drop the hammer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Jerry. I'm gonna go fix this. Hey! Man, Jerry! You man! Oh, lost him. You just lost him. I got you, Jerry. All right. Hold on. How do you remove moderator privileges? We'll do that later. Babe, if you still have the stream pulled up, don't touch anything else. We can't be banning generic Jerry of all people. Come on now. Sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry that happened. All right. Thank you to everybody that told me that Jerry got banned. That I almost said Barry got jammed. Oh, she said I accidentally banned Jerry from the stream. She sent a donation. Let me go back and make sure I don't miss any donations for that. Thank you, Hooligan, for sending me $2 to tell me that Jerry was banned. Overlord Drox with a $5 says, if there's a collector's edition, what are you hoping they include in it? Personally, I'm hoping for a higher quality map and a free property online. Well, so that's like, are you talking higher quality, like, physical map? If that's the case, I could totally get behind that. I think it needs to be more physical than digital personally, but some digital goodies would be nice as well. Maybe like an extra $1 million in your online account. Maybe an extra property or free property at online like you suggested. But almost certainly we need some more physical stuff. I would love to have, like some bumper stickers or something from Vice City. Maybe like a fake square grouper. If you don't know what square grouper is, it's like just Google it. Maybe a fake square grouper or something. Maybe like a briefcase with some fake money in it with like presidents from, the GTA world or something. I don't know, something like that. They need to give us something substantial, something meaty, something we can put our paws on, Like, I think that's the way to go. But thank you so much for the $5. And sorry it took me so long to get to it. We had to help poor Jerry. Jerry's back, everybody. Jerry's back. I will never leave a man behind, ever. I'm not actually mad at Mrs. Sav, guys. we have some fun. Greg with a $5 donation says, I hope the collector's edition comes with a flat-brimmed Vice City themed hat with palm trees and a Vice City printed on the front. That'd be so dope. Yeah, I mean, anything like that would be awesome. I would absolutely love that. Rob said he should change his name to Ban Jerry. Rob with a $5 donation says, sold on joining Wasted Wednesday after you and the wife are done banning everyone, but you have to be on camera. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Dude, I'll be on camera. Yeah. You stream, and I'll just hang out on your stream on camera. We'll figure that out. I'll end my stream at midnight. We'll make sure that you're streaming by midnight, and we'll send everybody over there. It'll be a nice, smooth transition, and it'll be like Sav After Dark, hanging out with Rob from Vinewood Public Access. We'll get hammered and talk GTA 6. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't been around on one of Rob's streams on a Wasted Wednesday, you're missing out. You're absolutely missing out. Okay. That sounds like fun. Let's do it, Rob. Let's do it. We're doing it. Jerry says, it's all good, Mrs. Sav. Accidents happen. I honestly didn't know I was banned. I was still commenting how many stream likes we have. That's all right, Jerry. We got it fixed. Bryce Hernandez sent 20 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Stop the music. We got to read them out. All right. Here we go. If I say your name, you need to put W's in the chat for Bryce Hernandez. Not a W. W's. Okay? W's in the chat for Bryce Hernandez, whether I say your name or not, because 20 gifted memberships is a lot of money, guys. That's significant. Thank you so much, Bryce. That is very generous. That's very kind of you. Everything Life 2334, tuned by Jay. Hondo 2980, Burning Beard 414, Joe R966, Rika Roleplay, Michael Zinga, Mikhail Zinga 2000. Ashley Matty, Blackview Media, let's see, Tico Suave. Oh shoot, hold on. Tico, where'd it go? Tico Suave, Peter McCaffrey 98, Teehee E2X, Liam 23547. You guys need easier names to read. Code 3Cam, Nambi Zombie. That's a fun name. I like that. Ray Coldillo, Mafia RTX, Longcrow, Daxmesh, Toph95. If I said your name, put some W's in the chat for old Bryce Hernandez. He just spent a lot of money to make sure you guys are memberships. So thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that, brother. It's very kind of you. Let's do an update on how many likes. We're at 523 likes, guys. Can we hit 750? Can we hit 750 if we don't have like a clear, Oh shoot, it's 10:37. Let's do some calls. You guys want to do some calls? Bryce Hernandez says that you deserve it, Savvy. Well, thank you so much, dude. That is seriously kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being a member too yourself. That's awesome. Seriously, I don't take it for granted. Holy actual cow, W, let's freaking go. I love that he's that excited to become a member. That makes me really happy. Let's get the hype going.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Okay, that actually hurt my back a little bit. I can't be doing that. Normally I can get away with that. Not today. That hurt a little bit. Okay. What do you think the odds are trailer tomorrow? That's the widest dance ever. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, no, I can't dance. What do I think the odds are that we get a trailer tomorrow? Well, before Worst by Far came in here and dropped some wisdom on us, I would have told you I think it's 50-50. Now I'm starting to wonder. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, it could be tomorrow. It really could. It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. It could be the day after that. I say every day is a treat. Just wake up and thank the whatever you believe in for having for waking up and having another beautiful day of fresh air and good things, and then just like, I don't know, check it out and see if the trailer dropped, and if not, just go on about your day. Don't let it get you down. Okay. That actually really kind of hurt my back a little bit. I need to not do that again. Emma Gamer says that needs to be a GIF. It probably will be. I had you guys should see the moderator chat when these live streams are over. I like to go back through and look at them, and you wouldn't believe some of the stuff I see in there sometimes. Usually it's some clips. Sav needs a cane. I do today. I've been walking like the hunchback all day. My wife gave me a muscle relaxer earlier today because my back and neck were hurting so bad. But I've had 2 glasses of whiskey and I took some ibuprofen earlier, and so I felt like I could probably get away with that little maneuver, and nope. Oh, Blind Fury is here! Welcome, Blind Fury. I'm really glad to see you, brother. How many likes are we up to now? 526? It's going up. It's going up. 26. There we go. Let's see. I got some messages. Sav, don't forget Rob is streaming tonight. Thank you, the legend, for sending me that. Bannon. Thank you for sending me that. Oh, we got a message from... Oh, is this the new one? He said, Merry Christmas. All right. I gotta show you guys what I'm looking at. Sorry, I shouldn't inhale like that, like something like Trailer 3 just dropped or something. It's not that. Bro said, my neck, my back. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. King23 Breezy with a $5 says, wanted system for grass rivers. How do you think it'll work, or even in remote places? Well, I think there will be helicopters. There will be 4x4 vehicles, and there will be airboats, as we can see in that screenshot. What screenshot, you ask? Well, let's look. I will show you what screenshot I am referring to. Let's go to screens and videos. Come on down here to the Grass Rivers area. Pull up in this guy right here. We've got a helicopter with a door gunner, I'm assuming. We've got 4x4 police vehicles, and we've got airboats. And I do believe that this is these are authorities on this airboat and not just regular Joes, for several reasons. You can't really see it, but there's a light bar right here on top of this airboat. And I believe that this airboat is part of the POACH. POACH stands for Protective something animals something hunting. It's like basically Florida Fish and Wildlife. And they look to be wearing like green. This guy looks like he's wearing a polo and khakis. It's really hard to see. and it looks like there's some kind of logo on the front of this airboat. There's also like a guardrail here. So I think that every single one of these vehicles, with the exception of the one running, are authorities chasing after it. So this is a pretty good idea of what you'll be contending with out in the grass rivers if you are wanted, I presume. I hope that answers your question. I'm Definitely Not Famous has showed up, and he's dropping memberships. Scooby-Dooby-Doo just got a free membership. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I better see a W in the chat for old I'm Definitely Not Famous. And then he dropped another one for Blind Fury got one! Guys, Blind Fury got one! That's actually really awesome. That's actually really awesome. The information is spread far.
I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
I'm really glad that you guys are both now members. That makes me happy inside. The banana went flaccid. Yes, it did. It's hanging down in front of my face. Emily AU with the $2.99 says we're all going to overdose on copium before GTA 6. You're probably right, but it's going to be fun, and we'll get there eventually. So whether we get trailer 3 tomorrow or it's next week or the week after, it's still coming. It's going to be fun. We're all going to forget about the time that we had to sit here and wait for it, you know, when it actually arrives. So don't worry. Hang in there. Let's see. Derek Garris with a $1.99 says, how realistic do you think off-roading will be? Well, I don't think it's going to be like Mud Runner. But I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be like Mud Runner, but I do think it'll be, more realistic than GTA 5. I think it'll be a nice mix between Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5 as far as like vehicle handling and all that stuff. Greg also sent a membership. Donald Alvarado got a gifted membership from Greg. G-Money needs GTA 6. Let's get some double U's in the chat for I'm Definitely Not Famous, Greg, G-Money, and let's see, Bryce. Who else? Other people were Bryce Hernandez. Let's get some W's in the chat for everybody gifted memberships tonight. I'm pretty sure that Sav's Sack of Friends has almost doubled tonight with all the gifted memberships. That's got me hyped.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
All right. 531 likes. I'm glad you're back, Jerry. I'm glad you're back. Although I lost my, where was it? Crap. Exit full screen. Live streaming. 500, we're up to 534 now. If you guys are trying to figure out how to like the stream, I see a lot of the heart things popping up. Just so you know, that's not actually a like for the stream. The like is like a separate button. You have to like zoom out of full screen mode and hit the like button underneath the actual the stream screen. Just so you know. You guys are breathtaking, says I'm definitely. No, you're breathtaking. Vinewood Public Access says, you guys ever seen a strawberry in a banana? I don't know what that means, Rob, and I'm slightly scared. Whoo boy, that boy Sav is red like a book. Like actual red. I do wear it on my face quite a bit, actually. I'm one of those people that cannot get away with being intoxicated or under the influence of a substance. It is like I might as well be walking around with a sign in my hands that says I've been drinking or I've been smoking or I've been whatever. It's always been just like glaringly obvious. So yeah, alcohol will do that to you. It will make your face red. It's also, this thing is very hot, and I don't have the AC unit on full blast, guys, because I don't want... Oh my God, worst by far, with another 20 gifted memberships. This guy is out of his mind. He's already sent, that's the third time tonight that he's gifted 20 memberships. Yo. Worst by far. Okay, everybody stop what they're doing. Okay, look. I want to see everybody in the chat W's. W's in the chat for worst by far. This man has sent me 60 gifted memberships tonight. That is insane. And then in addition to that, he's made several donations. King23 Breezy says, what about when I kill a random fisherman, think they spawn out of nowhere? What, like the NPC spawning out of, I don't think they're going to spawn out of nowhere. I think that you'll probably come across them in the wild, but thank you so much for the $5 donation. I don't really know exactly how to answer that question. I think I know what you mean. You're talking about them spawning out of nowhere. I don't think they're going to spawn. I think we're not going to worry about them like popping in or anything like that, but good Lord, like 20 gifted subs. Like, okay, yeah, let's get some W's in the chat. Let me go ahead and read these out. The Only Zeus YouTube got a membership. Derek Garris, Immortal Sasquatch, Lost in Flanders, Ralph Sims Gaming, Adam Griffiths 256, T Mixum, Awaken, Bailey Sullivan, Sean Diggity, Martin Wanker, SM9UI, Fabian CH6JK, Jizzy010, Mikey 865, Millie's Life, The Hogfather, Thomas Bryant, Zoid the Banas99, JDS. If I said your name, you were just gifted a membership to Sav's Sack of Friends. Thank you to none other than Worst by far. That's insane.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
That's about all the movement I can muster up, guys. My back isn't too much pain. You get this. That's it. I'm gonna throw it out if I do any more than that. Greg G-Money90 with the $2 says, I see a lot more green in the chat now. Huge W. Yes, huge freaking W, guys. Huge W. We've had so many new members tonight. Thank you to a handful of people. Like, oh my gosh, thank you guys. I seriously can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Like, I love seeing green in the chat. It's my favorite thing. And seeing this much green in the chat really gets me excited. I'm definitely not famous. Says, I took 2 tabs and hit YouTube, and here Sav is in a banana suit. Things are nice. Let's go, brother. Worst by far says, it's all love. This is a good community inside the overall GTA community. Support those that bring positivity. Sav does that. Thank you so much, brother. That means a lot. You know, I was just talking with some other people earlier today, and obviously we're at a crucial time where emotions are kind of running high, right? And a lot of people are really heavily invested in this trailer 3 when it's dropping in the game, and we've been waiting so long to play it, and everybody has an opinion on it. What I'll say, as a creator, the way I look at this, I want you guys to be able to come into my stream and just relax and have fun, and not, I don't want to give you another reason to be upset or sad about something. A lot of you have a lot of shit going on in your lives that you already have to deal with. This should be a reprieve from all that. So I hope that when you come in here, you enjoy yourselves and you have fun. And if I ever start turning into a whiny bitch, I want you to let me know, because that's not the intention. Okay? Just wanted to say that. So, Generic Jerry says 532 or 542 likes. My God. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. Adam says, if I can muddy up my car, hope I can power wash it too. I hope you can power wash it. I wish that's in there for you. I saw that Bogan Bav is back. He was in here earlier and he left, and now he's back. I don't know if he's still in here right now, but welcome, Mr. Bav. We need to do some calls, guys. It's 10:52. I said we were going to do that around 10:30. So let me explain, let me explain calls to those of you that don't know what calls are. Calls are fun. Calls are where the crazy shit happens. Calls are where you need to have your clip button ready because you never know what's going to come out of somebody's mouth. Here's what I'll say. If you would like to be on the live stream, as in have your voice on the live stream, there are two ways to do it. You can use the Discord link, which maybe if I could get Angry Cat or Bav or somebody else in here to post the Discord link so you can join the Discord. All right. Once you join the Discord, you're going to be brought to a page where you have to accept your roles in that. It takes just a super, like 5-10 seconds, nothing crazy. Once you've joined the Discord, you can then go down to, let me pull it up here. I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Let me switch my screens here so you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. One second. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so this is the Discord, guys. So when you join the Discord, you're going to be brought to the main page, the welcome page or whatever. You're going to have to make sure you accept the rules here. You should be asked a couple of questions upon entry to the Discord. But what you're going to want to do is you can come on down here to live on stream. Okay, you see this where it says live on stream here? Can I make this any bigger? I can't. And you can either go into voice messages and you can leave a voice message if you don't feel comfortable being live on stream. That's totally fine. You can leave a voice message here. One of our moderators, one of our lovely moderators, will listen to the voice message and make sure it's safe to play on stream. Or if you want to talk to me directly, you're more than welcome to do that. Just come on down here and join the waiting room. Okay? Just once you've accepted your roles, you should be a member and you should have access to the waiting room. Just go ahead and click on the waiting room. It'll ask if you want to use a microphone or something on your phone. Super easy. Just join the waiting room, hang out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this on-air server here, and hopefully I will be joined by at least one moderator that can help me facilitate this. And what we'll do is as we get people stacking up in the waiting room, we'll bring you in one at a time, and you'll have a couple of minutes to kind of say whatever it is that you want to say, ask a question, just chat, whatever it is, as long as you keep it, you know, acceptable for a live stream. Don't get me banned. All right. I will have my finger on the mute button in case you start to say something out of pocket. And if you use this as an opportunity to try and gain some clout or whatever, just know that it will never see the light of day on YouTube. It might be witnessed by a couple hundred people for like a half second before you get muted and permanently banned from the stream, but it's never going to air on YouTube. So not much clout in that. But if you want to join, just come on down, hop in the waiting room. I'm going to be in the on-air section. Anybody that wants to chat or say hi or hop in, I know we have some regulars that usually get in here. Just understand that we have to we have a little yap timer going. We can't let you go for too long. You know, I want to make sure that you can get whatever it is that you want to say out, but I try to get to everybody. Oh, we got Blind Fury in here already. See, that was fast. See, if you guys should hop in and do it. So I'm going to hop over here to the full screen. I didn't mean to play that. We got to save that for like the actual hype stuff. Yeah, exactly. John again says like leg shaving. Yeah, so last Wednesday we had somebody come in and they were just asking me some pretty basic questions and we were chatting about GTA 6, and then right before he left he's like, oh, and by the way, do you think we'll be able to shave Lucia's legs? And we all laughed because it was a wild thing to ask. That person is probably still in here. I don't exactly remember who it was. I think it was Upper Robin, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to attribute it to him if it wasn't him, but it was pretty funny. So yeah, let's go ahead and we've got Blind Fury in the waiting room. Let's bring in Blind Fury. Actually, Ian, if you could do me a favor and just say something real quick so I make sure Discord's working here. It is. Yeah, it's not working. Give me 1 second. Let me just switch this over to Discord. Okay, try that.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yep, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Kyle! Blind Fury!
Yo.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing smashing. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. If you couldn't tell, I've had like 2 whiskeys. I'm about to pour my third, and it's
great on you.
no news is good news as far as I'm concerned. As long as they're not announcing a delay, I feel like everything is still on track for November, and it's just a matter of time before we get a new trailer.
Definitely, patience is key. You know,
it really is.
Patience
You know,
is key.
it is.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to talk bad about anybody else, but I mean, I feel like there's too many people right now in the content creator community that we're getting too down in the dumps over all that, and it's not necessary. You know, I get it that we're all excited and we are all a little let down that nothing happened on Tuesday, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Perspective is a huge thing. I tell my daughter, like, one time she was complaining that she had to get up to do something, and I'm like, it could be a lot worse. You could be walking 10 miles through the Serengeti Desert to get a pail of water to feed your child that's, starving and dealing with malaria. So, this is,
sure.
We have a beautiful life. We have a lot of blessings. We have it like made in the shade. So I have nothing to complain about. It's all about perspective. But how are you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm just, living life and just thankful I'm here every day and getting to get amongst everyone's channels and yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Blind Fury never sleeps. He goes from my stream to Rob's stream, and then by the time Rob is done streaming, I don't think anybody else streams until, like 4 or 5 hours later. I think that's when he sleeps, maybe, if he sleeps. He might just go and hibernate for a little bit. And then he hops over on McTannon's stream, and then he'll be on McTannon's stream until somebody else goes live. He just he's in everybody's stream, man. Super awesome supporter. We all know Blind Fury. We all love Blind Fury, and we love having him in here. So I'm glad you're hanging out with us, buddy.
Yeah, man. Just wanted to come in and check, see how you are and stuff. Just had a little chat,
Yeah. No, I'm glad you popped in. Do you think? Let me ask you this: what do you think? Because you stay tuned into everybody. You're talking to me, McTannon, TG. You're in everybody's live streams. What do you think? You've been listening to everybody yap about this. What is your consensus on when we're getting trailer 3? Do you think it's coming before or after the earnings call?
Me personally, I think for May it's the 19th before the call. So I think before the call, the 19th is my personal prediction. But part of me is a little inside saying it might be a week or two after the call. And I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was all keen on the 12th, and then, they said they announced the earnings call was going to be on the 21st. Then I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's going to be on like the 19th. And then I initially told Bav, I had moved my guess to the 19th because he's got the calendar going on his live streams where he keeps track of everybody's guesses. And I told him, go ahead and move mine to the 19th. And then I said, no, leave it at the 12th. And obviously it didn't happen on the 12th. I think there's a really good chance that it could happen on the 19th. I think you're absolutely right. But if it doesn't happen on the 19th, I'm thinking it probably gets pushed to June.
Possibility, yeah. If it is in June, I would say before the midway point. I don't think it'd be after the midway point in June.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I like that idea. I like that idea of it coming on the 19th. I hope that's what we get. I'm praying that that's what we get, but I just want everybody to know if we don't get anything before the earnings call, that don't panic. I'll tell you if you need to panic. Trust me, I'll be transparent. And not that I know everything, but if we're listening to the earnings call on the 21st and they're avoiding talking about Grand Theft Auto at all, I might be a little concerned at that point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I'm glad you're doing good, man. Are you going to come hang out with us on Rob's stream after this?
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
I need to set up my Discord call for his server, but I will be hanging out in his stream, hopefully.
Yeah. Definitely, man. We'll come on over and at the very least hang out in the chat and keep us company. Because I'm going on whiskey number 2. I'm probably going to end the night at around 4 or 5. So I don't know how this is going to go, but
It'll be a good night either way.
I just poured number 3, so I'm not actually sweating. I'm not sweating, says Rickshaw. It is actually helping with the back pain a little bit. I'm not hurting quite as much. Oh my God, we've got Mrs. Sav in the waiting room, guys. She has to answer for her crimes. All right. Yeah, Fury, I appreciate you popping in, buddy. I'm glad we got to chat. I'll see you over on Rob's stream after this, okay?
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. You're always welcome in here. It's always good to see you. All right. All right.
Bye.
Commence the trial of Mrs. Sav.
I am here to publicly apologize to Jerry. What I have done.
Yeah, that's right. You don't do that to Jerry, of all people. Come on.
I swear it was a pocket thing. I've never banned a soul in my life, and I didn't even know that I had bumped my phone or anything until all of a sudden I was getting messages from Hooligan that I have stepped out of line.
Well, I'm glad Hooligan caught it, because if Hooligan didn't see it, we might not have known that Jerry was banned. So now I got to go back through and make sure that you didn't ban anybody else. You know.
You should have never given me any form of power. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. We're going to take your power away. That's done. You've lost that.
I clearly can't be trusted. I'm going to pop off and let the next person talk. I just wanted to say sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
we accept her apology.
Do we accept her apology, chat? Do we? Yes or no? You know what? That's worth a poll. I'm going to go ahead and put a poll up. Do we accept? We're doing a poll. Start a poll. Do we accept Mrs. Sav's apology for banning Jerry? Yes or no? Yes.
We're taking this to the next level.
That's exactly right. You know?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. All right, your fate is in their hands, babe. I can't do anything about it at this point.
You know, I'm always the first one to acknowledge Chili because he's kind of extra and needs a little bit of extra attention. And he's the first one to say that I need 100 years in the clinker.
Chili is like the chillest moderator that I have.
No.
T Burton is pretty chill too.
If you don't call him out by name and say hello to Chili, then he gets all butthurt, right? So you gotta call him out and say hello, Chili. We love you, Chili. All those kinds of things. And so I'm always careful to do so. And here he is saying he doesn't forgive me.
Yeah.
Looks like you're good. You're not going to jail this time.
As of right now, you're okay. We've got 50 votes in, and 78% are saying that we forgive you. So I guess we'll let you slide this time. But next time, it's 100 years. Lazy Gun Guy says 1,000 years in the dungeon. What?
Chili's trying to see me in a jumpsuit.
An orange jumpsuit?
Yeah.
All right. I've got a couple other people in the waiting room. So
all right, good luck.
I love you. Thank you for all you do, but you lost your mod privileges. So bye.
No.
All right, let's get Zach in here. Zach,
hey.
How you doing, buddy? What you doing?
Pretty good. Try not to be weird this time.
Try not to be weird this time.
Yeah, like last time with Lucia.
Oh, that was you? All right, here we go. Everybody buckle up. We don't know what we're getting tonight.
Okay, so do you think Rockstar will do a collector's edition box for GTA 6?
Do I think Rockstar will do a collector's edition box for GTA 6? Like, what do you mean box? Are you talking like a box of goodies that they mail to you?
Yeah, like with Red Dead Redemption 2, it did like a lock box, and I think it'd be to do something similar this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll do something special. I don't know exactly what it would be. The thing that my mind goes to is that case that Lucia is carrying in the artwork when they're standing on the dock next to the boat. Yeah. She's got that case in her arms, and it's like, ooh, that would be an interesting way to send out a collector's edition. You know, I'm okay with the collector's edition being $300-400 if it's like worth it. You know what I mean? I don't want them to charge us like $250 for a digital copy. We get like, you know, a couple little trinkets inside a cardboard box, and they're like, here you go. You know what I mean? Like they should make it good.
Maybe you'll get
Yeah.
a toy box, Steph. Maybe they'll send you
What-
like a big one.
I doubt it. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that Rockstar doesn't like me very much.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've spent too much time talking about the leaks and the patents and all that stuff. I'm ruining the surprise, I think.
I think
That's
we're
probably
all
how they view it.
sick. I think we're all sick about the leaks. We just want the damn game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of time. It'll be here before you know it. Like life moves really fast. If you look back on your life 10 years ago, it feels like, it was just yesterday. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you look at like
Cool.
6 months as nothing, man.
The cool thing
Yeah,
is
I
there's
mean-
a lot of cool games coming out over the next 5-6 months before GTA 6 that might be able to hang us over a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just
play
trying
those a
to
little
keep
bit.
I was trying to keep myself busy this summer, so do stuff. I'm going on a vacation to Dollywood here soon.
Yeah, very nice, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to Dollywood before. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I haven't been in 15 years.
Yeah. Is Dollywood? Where's that at? That's in Tennessee, right? Or am I thinking of Branson? Maybe it's Branson that I've been to.
Hidden Forge, Tennessee.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a really good time, man. I know there's a lot of cool
Yeah.
stuff down there. So
Yeah,
But,
man, can't wait.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, what do you think? What's your prediction? Since I'm asking everybody, what do you think? Are we getting trailer 3 before the earnings call or after?
I think before, but it's probably like last minute.
Yeah. Like, you talking the 19th? You talking the 20th?
The 20th or the 19th. It's just like every week we're just been hoping, and I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we have much longer to go. What I'll comfortably say is whether we get a trailer in May or June, I can't imagine that we get through June without a trailer. So at most, we've got another 40 days or so for trailer.
Yeah, for a
for
week.
trailer
Yeah,
3.
worst case,
So,
40, 50 days. I think
Yeah.
we get through that.
yeah, easy peasy. I'll try and keep you guys entertained with as much content as I can. So,
Yeah.
but there's a
Alright,
lot of stuff out there, plenty to watch. But hey, thanks for hopping in, man. You got any questions
Yeah,
about Lucia's armpits or anything?
No, I'm good on that. Just try not to ban people tonight.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, you have a good one. Thanks for popping in. It's always good to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.
We'll see ya. All right. Hooligan, do you want to talk to me, or are you just hanging out in there to see who joins? Hooligan!
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
All same old crap. Have you started the yap clock yet?
No, I haven't. Let me reset it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
I just started it. All right. Well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to get Immortal Squatch in here because he's in the waiting room.
No, I have 2 minutes, damn it.
All right. Well, you can wait out your 2 minutes in the waiting room. Bye. All right. Immortal Squatch, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I think he said he was good.
Huh?
I think he said he was fixing his mic.
Oh, okay. He left. All right.
Maybe.
Well, Ian, how are you feeling? Ian is Snarko, by the way, guys. If you haven't put 2 and 2 together, Ian is Snarko. Snarko is Ian. It reminds me of that quote. Reminds me of Ace Ventura, the Pet Detective. Where he's like, what's her name is Finkel is Einhorn and Einhorn is Finkel.
Wait, what is it called? It's called Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura.
Oh my God! Don't tell me that you don't know what Ace Ventura, Pet Detective is.
1994 film. Ah, I've seen a part of that. Yeah, a long time ago though.
Finkel is Einhorn and Einhorn is Finkel.
Jim Carrey.
That's when he realized that he was making out with a man. And then he like.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch Dumb and Dumber too. That's a
Oh,
classic.
dude, those are great movies. I absolutely love them.
Long time, probably 10 years.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, I think he's back. Bring him in.
Okay, Immortal Sasquatch, how you doing? I'm Chris R1. I do agree with you. When Nature Calls is the best. If you know, you know. Immortal Sasquatch, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you. Are you an Aussie?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I spoke to you last time, actually. I think. Yeah.
Did I? Did we talk?
Yeah.
Dude,
It was about like some guns and stuff, like about like potentially getting like a gun war and.
Oh, yes! Yes, I did not put 2 and 2 together that you were an Aussie last time. I feel like I thought you were from the UK or something.
No, I'm Aussie, bro. I'm Aussie.
That makes more sense. That definitely makes more sense. Because I know a lot of you Aussies down there would love to have guns if your government would let you.
Within reason, there's a lot of idiots down here.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of idiots everywhere. that's just human nature, man. But how you doing, brother?
Yeah, good man. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, just chilling.
I'm actually driving right now. I'm working.
You drive? Oh, you're working right now? You listen. What do you do? What are you up to?
Oh, well, I'm a truck driver, so I get to listen to the streams and be hands-free and shit.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's alright.
I've talked to a lot of truck drivers. Atomic is a truck driver. I'm pretty sure there was someone else that was a truck driver. I can't remember who it was. I know Atomic is a truck driver, and you're a truck driver. I get a lot of truck drivers in here in the chat.
Yeah, no, that's an alright job.
Yeah. One of my best friends growing up, he's a truck driver now, so.
Yeah, right. I mean, these days I think it's the profession to be in. If you want something that's cruisy and still pays alright.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to keep your head afloat.
Yeah. Pays pretty good. Just keeps you busy, keeps you on the road.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, I've got a question for you, sir.
Yeah, what you got?
That cover thing with fucking Game Informer. I thought that was funny, bro, because I think that game's actually got to be alright. It's made by CD Red whatnot.
Yeah.
Chances are that next month their cover is actually gonna be GTA if we do get the trailer beforehand.
Oh man. Well, at this point they're probably knocking down Rockstar's door begging to let them put GTA 6 on the cover. If you remember, Red Dead Redemption 2 was not on a Game Informer cover.
Yeah, right.
So
I mean,
they haven't.
It's like the old GTAs, so
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Well, GTA 5 was the last one that was on the cover of Game Informer magazine. And it's not, Game Informer is not the same as what it used to be, man. They're, I don't know. I feel bad for the guys that got, like, Rob made a whole video talking about, the fallout from Tuesday. And one of the things that he mentioned was those poor guys that were doing that live stream. If you go back and look at that live stream, it's actually kind of funny because I'm sure those guys are used to being in front of a camera doing a live stream. They looked terrified. They looked absolutely terrified. And you could tell they were trying to pretend that they weren't sitting there just looking at nothing but GTA 6 in the comments. But it was just straight GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, like the whole time until they announced the cover. And then everything shifted from GTA 6 to L. It was just so, I was laughing so hard, dude. I could not stop laughing.
Oh, they knew what they were doing, hands down. I don't care what anyone says, they knew what they were doing. There's no way that they don't follow, because I guarantee a lot of them even play GTA. Like, it's the biggest talk on, social media.
Yeah. Well, I made the video that I made going into that. I said, if Game Informer is not you can go back and look at it, folks. It was on Friday or Saturday before Tuesday. I said, if Game Informer is not announcing Grand Theft Auto 6 on Tuesday, they need to put out a public statement beforehand saying that's not what we're doing, sorry for the confusion, or they're going to get absolutely roasted. I called that shit. I called it. And then instead of doing that, they doubled down and they're like, oh, I know what to go. Let's live stream it. Let's live stream it at noon on the same day everybody's expecting GTA news. You can't tell me that they didn't consider that.
Yeah, I know. Hours right after Rockstar would usually post and saying redacted. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's rough, man. I'll never understand, why somebody decides to do some stuff like that. It's just a total bonehead move. You know what I mean? I don't know. Allegedly, sorry, or that's my opinion, as Ian told me to say.
all opinions here, yeah.
Yeah, it's just my opinion. It's my opinion that was a stupid idea, a really stupid idea. So,
I don't think people should like turn away from that game. Like, was it Blood of Dawnwater? That's definitely going to be something worth looking at though on the side till we do
Yeah.
get GTA. It's made by the same people that made Witcher 3, and mate, that game was fire.
that's the one thing I do feel bad about, because during that stream I was joking around and I said Blood of Dogwater. It's not going to be a bad. It looks like it's going to be a good game. It looks like it's going to be a good game. I just I was, you know, a little in the moment, caught up in the fun.
Honestly, the name is whack as fuck. The name is whack as fuck. I thought Dogwater was funny as fuck. I was actually laughing. So, but, no, we need a good vampire game, man. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'll play it and I'll hype it up when it comes out. I have no problem with that. If it's good, I'll play it.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it should be
But yeah.
Rockstar for anything. They haven't done shit. They haven't promised us nothing. So people need.
Yeah.
To
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, Rockstar is always quiet. You know, it's just it's sort of to be expected at this point. I do think a year between trailers is a bit excessive. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So have they ever not delivered?
That's true. They always deliver. They always
Every
deliver
single time.
every
I think
single
GTA
time.
5 was probably the biggest failure in fucking decades, to be honest, when it comes to games. And look how much that went up. So.
Yeah. Yep. Well, hey, listen, man. I'm gonna get to the next person in the chat.
Yeah,
Bridge has been waiting for a couple of minutes, but thanks for popping in. It's always good to talk to you. I'm happy to talk guns more next time, maybe.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
All right, buddy. Well, you
Take
be
care, bro.
safe out there on the road, and
Later, boys.
we'll see you. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.
What? Hold on. Before I get to Bridge, 1 second, because Rob was trying to. Yo, send me the photo of your thumbnail. I did. I just sent it to you, Rob. You should have it now. I was trying to put it together. I couldn't acknowledge you. I was in the middle of listening to him, so sorry. Yeah, I sent it to you, so you should be good now. Okay, Bridge, what's up?
Hey man, what's up?
Not much, man. You're live on air for Whiskey Wednesday. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm 3 whiskeys in. I'm about to jump over here with Vinewood Public Access here in about 40 minutes to get even more drunk and talk Grand Theft Auto 6. So it's a good day. I don't have to get up early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I understand what you're saying.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Are you drinking tonight?
Yeah, I am.
What you got?
A couple of Natty Daddies.
Natty Daddies. Is that Natty Light or what is that? Is that what that is? A tall boy Natty? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that is.
I know some things. That's awesome. A Natty Daddy. I haven't
But,
heard it called that before. I just assumed that's what you meant.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that's what it's called as far as I've ever known.
Oh, nice.
I guess the main thing that I want to bring up, I don't know if you know of Ink TV, I think is what his name is.
Yeah. I know who Ink TV is.
He put up a video earlier today, and he brought up something that I thought was pretty poignant and probably something that would be relevant.
Yeah.
Basically, he was saying that Rockstar might not really push anything out up until Q1 of the next fiscal year, which kind of makes sense to me from a business standpoint, because they would probably want to make sure they get all of their revenue for GTA 6 all in one fiscal year, just so they can look back at it and be exact about the numbers that they get from it.
Are you talking about? Are you talking like pre-orders? Are you talking about the game dropping? Are you like what do you mean putting something out until fiscal year?
Pre-orders specifically.
Pre-orders. Yeah. So what would be the start of fiscal year 2027?
So I think this next upcoming investment call is the end of Q4.
Yeah.
So
okay,
it might
so
make sense
June
from a business standpoint.
Yeah, I can see that. And like I said, Worst by Far was in here, and he was I can't remember exactly where I saw it first, but he had made the point that every single trailer 3 for every single Rockstar game has come out 5 months prior to launch, and June would put us at 5 months. So
that's
I can see that.
Another thing that would hint at it.
Yeah, I can see that. And if that's the case, I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't think about that or didn't recognize that or didn't see that
To be honest,
pattern.
I didn't think about that either. But when he brought it up, I just thought, again, from a business standpoint, that would make a lot of sense, even though that's not really what I hope for.
I wonder how
Yeah.
big their numbers are going to be for predictions for Q4. Probably huge.
Dude, I don't like billions. You're talking
Yeah.
they've
they
made
do
so far
Q4.
about $9-10 billion on GTA Online. So I would say probably at least $3 billion. I would guess, just from Grand Theft Auto alone. Not to mention all their other IPs that they own, like NBA 2K and all that stuff, and then all the mobile games. I mean, mobile games are like a huge focus now. Worst by far says fiscal year 27 started on April 1st. And Rickshaw says also June 21st is the first day of summer.
Yeah, a few billion
So-
makes sense. I did the math. That probably makes about sense.
What?
Maybe I could be
3
wrong.
billion. Seems about right.
Did you say 3 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes sense to me.
About 40 million copies, probably.
Yeah, they made, yeah. With a game this, not to mention that online is going to be coming out within 30 days of launch, and then the shark cards are going to go live, and I don't know when their plan for UGC or RP is going to manifest. That could be a year after launch for all we know, but I think $3 billion is a pretty reasonable guesstimate for how much this game is going to make within the first year.
Well, yeah, of course. All I was thinking, I could be wrong, was that if, in fact, the next fiscal year starts in June, then maybe that's what they're going for, just because they want to have all their KPIs, very exact and easy to track.
Yeah, it makes total sense to me. The only thing that throws a wrench in that is what Worst by Far was saying. This fiscal year 27 started on April 1st, so we're technically in fiscal year 27. So,
they reported
I didn't realize.
Go ahead, Rich.
I didn't realize that before I came onto the call, so I probably sound really dumb now. But
No, dude,
if
I
that's the
didn't-
case, then
brother, I didn't know that either, and I have a channel about Grand Theft Auto 6, so...
They reported 1.58
I'm
billion.
just throwing it out there. I'm just trying to,
Yeah,
add to
no,
the
I
conversation.
totally get it. Yeah, 100%. No, and I think that there's something maybe to that. And the more I'm looking at this, and the quieter we are around this time, makes me feel like if we don't get anything by the 19th, I don't think they drop trailer 3 in between the 19th and the earnings call. It doesn't make sense. There's no point. And I don't see them dropping it immediately after the earnings call either, unless they just want to kind of tease it on the earnings call and then drop it, which they could do. Technically they did that on November 6th when they announced a delay. Or not November, I'm sorry, May of last year when trailer 2 came out. What?
Did you say that? Did you say the D word?
I did. I said the D word. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But yeah, when they announced the D word, and then the next day they dropped the trailer and the screenshot, so they could do the earnings call and then drop it. I don't know, man. Rockstar does what Rockstar does, and we're all just along for the ride. So.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want, and it's not really going to matter.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I appreciate you calling in, man.
You having me on.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm glad you called in, and it's nice to talk to you. Don't be a stranger. Are you new to the Discord, or you been in here a while?
I literally signed up earlier today.
Let's go, dude. I appreciate that. Don't forget about SixHub. Go sign up on SixHub. It's totally free. Also, we've got the SixHub Discord that's live now, too, so you'll be able to get into that as well. The link for all of that stuff is in the description of the video, or you can just go to... I think it's under announcements in this Discord. Yeah, there's a link for the new SixHub Discord up there. We've currently got 70 members in there, but we just announced it like yesterday. So we're in the process of trying to get everybody there.
Yeah, I signed up for that too.
Awesome.
Again, I appreciate you having me on. I picked up on you like a couple weeks ago, and I think you have a really good vibe. So just keep it up. I love what you're doing.
Dude, I appreciate that. That means so much to me. You have no idea. You just made me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Cool.
So, thank you, brother. It was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you. Hope to talk to you again sometime soon. Maybe next Whiskey Wednesday.
Hopefully.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
See you.
All right. But okay, Adrian, what's up, man?
Oh, hey, Sav.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I mean, we could talk about the Game Informer shit. I'm sorry, I don't want to swear. But we could talk about Game Informer. We could talk
Dude,
about
you
like.
can say shit if you want to say shit. That's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just a little nervous. I mean, I'm drinking some green apple vodka tonight. I respect the drinking game.
Oh yeah, dude. Green apple vodka is pretty good. I'm a vodka. I love vodka. Like for a long time, I did not like whiskey or any other drinks like that. I was kind of a vodka main. So I was like, I was always trying to find like flavored vodkas and all that. Have you ever tried blueberry vodka with Curacao or Curacao and like a Mountain Dew or what's the other one? Like another lime soda. Like Mellow Yellow or anything
I might have to try that.
Oh, dude, it's
amazing. I'm more into like the seltzers and like the beatbox and all that.
Okay, so this is what you should try. I've coined the term Smurf piss because it's blue. But what you do is you go and you get and like I use Svedka. I get Svedka blueberry vodka, and then get you a container. I don't know what the size is, but get you some Curacao. It's like a blue liquor kind of deal. It's like low alcohol percentage. And then get some either Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow or like any of those like lemon lime sort of flavored sodas. And you do 3 shots of blueberry vodka, you do 1 shot of Curacao, and then you do like 1 or 2 shots of whatever your favorite soda is. That is called a Smurf piss, and it is amazing. You'll thank me for it. Wow. If you like vodka.
I gotta try that. All right, noted.
Definitely.
Yeah, but man, I mean, it's been brutal. I mean, I was expecting the trailer yesterday. You know, I can't believe the Game Informer would just completely disappoint all of us like that. You know, they kind of set us up with that redacted email and all that.
Yeah, well, there's 2 schools of thought with this, and I've seen both of them. I've had a lot of bye, Jerry. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad we saved you. Sorry, you got to go. We'll see you later. But yeah, as far as the Game Informer thing goes, there's 2 schools of thought. I've had people that are jumping in my comments, Ian's comments, VPA's comments, whoever, and they're talking like, oh, well, you guys played yourself, all you speculators got the community all hyped up and now it didn't show up and you did it to yourself and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, maybe there's just a tiny bit of truth to that. But like, let's be real here. Game Informer is a video game magazine. If anybody should have their pulse.
I want to just mention something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live in like the Minneapolis area. Like maybe I should go to Game Informer's like headquarters and just ask where's GTA 6. And
No, don't
do that. Don't do that.
I mean, that
don't do that.
That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, sorry. The I don't know if you know the ambassadors. Like
the band.
On, like RP. I play RSM online, which stands for like Rockstar Mischief. And the ambassadors, they made like the Mile High Club, like they made it fully like interior, and then they also made like Roxwood, and then recently they made this huge map update, and this isn't like in GTA 5, right? GTA 5 RP. And I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's really cool. You should check it out if you like the RP stuff. I was asking about the MLO earlier, like that was me, but
oh, that was you. What does MLO stand for? I think
map load object.
Okay.
It's like basically an interior. So like there's like a MLO for like if you type in just MLO like airport, like you literally see like the full like Los Santos International Airport like fully like enterable. And like, there's like Apple Store MLO and you know I'm just naming things, but it's basically like an interior.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, maybe UGC, maybe they all add something like that.
Yes, I was mentioning about the UGC. That's correct because people could make custom like interiors basically. And then they could sell them or whatever on like a marketplace or whatever. Because Microsoft Flight Simulator kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
And like obviously you mentioned Roblox, so.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of having a lot more interiors to enter, and I think when it comes to GTA 6, I've heard the number 70% thrown around quite a bit. I don't think it's going to be quite that high. I think we're probably looking at more like 10 to 15% if we're being realistic because of just think about like all the buildings and all the different apartments and high-rise complexes and all that stuff. Like if we can like what people don't understand is like I think it was like 3% of the buildings that we could enter in GTA 5, like just the vanilla game, not including mods and all that stuff. If they bump that up to like 10 or 15%, you would feel like you can go into most buildings because a large percentage of those buildings are houses. You know what I mean? And like if they make some of the houses enterable or something, I mean, just like all the big obvious places, let us go in. Yeah.
You know, GTA Vice City obviously had an airport interior with the Escobar International Airport. There was the Vice Point Mall. Actually, I think there was 2 malls in GTA Vice City. So I'm really looking forward to that kind of stuff.
Well, we also got the AI generated interiors patent with the tagging system,
Yes,
so
I've heard of
that's
that,
promising. You know, so if they
Absolutely.
decide to include that in the game where they're drawing from a pool of resources like, you know, slum house, rich house, whatever, like, you know, and it kind of decorates the interior and there's a handful of places that are a handful of different setups, so like each place can kind of feel unique and different. I mean, that could be really, really good. So
I remember hearing about the interior patent, like how it would be like the way it would be kind of like a rustic interior, like a modern interior, like if it's dirty, if it's clean. I think that was part of the patent, and I remember we saw that in leaks too, because you know, I think it would like that leak. I don't know if you've seen that one leak of like the bathtub in the back. I don't know if you're, but I remember like the way the interior like would be like clean or dirty depending on you know randomized. And I thought that would be, you know, I think that was part of the patent. So, it'll make the interiors feel fresh every single time you enter them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's very true. Well, and I'm pulling up on my screen here now for those of you in the chat that are curious. If you want to, you can go to SixHub.com and go down to the leaks and patents tab over here on the left side, and you can scroll down and you can type in INT here and it'll pull up the actually, hold on. That's a different one. You can, let's see. Shut up, Ian. There's one in here that is specifically, I think, method for game object and environment generation. One of these guys. But you guys can go through these patents. There's like 28 of them in here. These patents go from 2008 all the way to 2026. And they're all, you know, Rockstar could pull on any one of these for GTA 6, but yeah, it's definitely in there as far as what we're talking about with the AI generated interiors and that tagging system that also applies to NPCs for those of you that didn't know that.
I was thinking about, I don't know if you're like familiar with like Venture Apartments. You know, I think it's, oh god, what was the name of that neighborhood in GTA 6? Rockridge?
We got an echo going on.
I just fixed it. Yeah, I literally just fixed it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I think about that a lot. Like I think about the leaks. I think about trailer 2, like that shot where they're kind of like jumping out the window. Like that's the same shot from the leaks. And they're kind of like connected too. If you notice that, like the leaks, you know, just Rockridge in general. You know,
Rockridge.
Yes.
What's Rockridge?
It's the neighborhood in GTA 6.
The name of the window that they're jumping out of, the building, the window they're jumping out of?
The name of the apartment is Venture Apartments.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't know this, but I mean you can look it up. But
no, that's fine.
I think it's called Rock. Here, I'm gonna pull up the map right now. Okay. I think it's Rockridge. Yes, it is Rockridge or Riverside. I think that's the real life. The Fleeces. It's near the Fleeces Stadium. I don't know. I mean, it's just that's. I think there's gonna be a lot of interiors there.
Yeah, I think. Well, there's a whole mall, in between Ambrosia and Vice City that we're gonna be able to go into and explore too. So, man, it's gonna be exciting for sure. I can't wait to see all the interiors.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, for sure. It sounds like you stay pretty in tune with all this stuff because you were telling me some stuff I didn't even know. So, send me a friend request. I'd like to chat with you sometime and pick your brain about some stuff.
Yeah, of course. I'll send you like, you know, I'll just tell you kind of what's on my mind because I have like notes and shit. So like,
are you an RP guy or is that what you mainly do?
No, I'm just really engrossed in the GTA 6. Like,
nice.
You know, I'm not like a mapper. I know I have my mapper tag, but like, I don't know. I think about this game all the time.
Yeah. Well,
24/7. Like I was.
You're
thinking
in
about
good company,
Greenfield.
dude.
I know. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind, but it's all good.
Yeah, you and me both. I dream
All right.
about this game. So anyway, yeah, thanks for calling in. It's good to talk to you.
All right. Yeah.
Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you. We'll see you around.
All right. Bye bye.
See ya. I want to get to some chat here, and then we've actually got a voice message. Ian, would you mind doing me a favor and just listening to that voice message from Mr. Movie Gamer?
I will. I'll let you
And
know.
just give me the all clear on it. I'm sure it's probably fine, but I've just got to screen these things.
Okay, one second.
Somebody was asking, Ben Walker said, do you have another vid like Oceans or Mount Calaga in the works? Yes, I do. I do indeed. I have a video about Ambrosia coming out here probably Friday or Saturday. So if you guys are curious about Ambrosia, you'll definitely want to see that. So here's what I'll say about Ambrosia. Ambrosia is going to be I want to say it's going to be a pretty important part of the GTA 6 storyline. There is a lot of really interesting narrative stuff with Ambrosia, like politically speaking, and like the area that Ambrosia is based on is a town built by sugar corporations that are heavily involved in politics. You also have like the biker gangs, the Final Chapter biker gang, which was established in 1982, which has a rich history in the Ambrosia area. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff there, not to mention Lake Leonida, which is based on Lake Okeechobee is there, which is a huge lake. And it's like really shallow. I think Lake Okeechobee is like something like 700 square miles or something like that, but it's like 9 feet deep. It has some of the,
to get in it.
yeah, and it has some of the best bass fishing in the world. So if you guys, those of you that are interested in like freshwater fishing, like Lake Leonida right next to Ambrosia is going to probably be like a really good place to fish. But yeah, is that one good to listen to?
Yeah, it's sus, but you can listen to it.
It's sus, but I can listen to it.
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay. Let me play it and see if it plays.
Sad, my man. How you doing, Banana Babu? I was just wondering, what do you think is going to be your relaxation ritual when the game actually comes out on November 19th? I think I'm going to go ahead and hang out with me Honey Jack Daniels, probably get us a nice big old bag of Funyuns. And then I'm going to set up a little candlelight and maybe a little bit of cyan lighting before I finally plop down and get to play this damn game. Just wanted to see if you had any plans for the actual night of. Thanks, my man. You're awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love this guy. I love his. He needs to look, Mr. Movie Gamer. If you're listening right now, you absolutely need to like come on here and talk to me at some point. I love your vibe, bro. Yeah. So first of all, you have me a Jack Daniels and Funyuns.
And it's like a movie candle and
absolutely love it. The candle. I've never talked about this on stream, but bro, I've got a candle right here. And I light this sucker before every stream. It's got my logo on it. So I absolutely love candles and whiskey and Funyuns. I feel like we're related. And you said something about movie gamer. You like movies? I don't know if your dad was a milkman, but I feel like we might be related, brother. No, seriously. What's my relaxation gonna look like when this game comes out? I wish I could say that I was going to be able to relax. I don't think I'm going to be able to relax. And the main reason for that is because as a content creator, especially a content creator within the GTA community, you're thinking about obviously creating content. I'll probably take at least 24 hours. I'll say, hey guys, I really love you. Thank you for all the support, but you're not going to hear from me for like 2 days. And I'm probably just going to chill and play the game and just immerse myself in the story and the game and get lost in it. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto games since I was old enough to know what video games were, and well, that's not true. My dad was really strict. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto games since I was at least 12 years old, and I played some of the old ones before that. But to me, like the perfect day is like I love my family, babe. If you're listening, I love you. If you go back and listen to this, I love you. Please, no offense, but the perfect day for me is like an empty house, no wife, no kids, just me and my computer and whatever the hell kind of food I want to order. I'm thinking like some wings. Wings sound really good. The only problem with wings is it's hard to like eat wings and play games at the same time because they're a little messy, but taking a little bit of a break and having some wings is fine. Maybe order from my favorite pizza place. I don't know. Just chilling and enjoying the game and drinking some beverages and eating some good food and just not having to worry about anything for at least 24 hours. 48 would be better. That's my ideal, situation. So I hope that answers your question. But thank you for submitting that voice comment. I really appreciate you. That was about 40 minutes ago that you put that out. So Miri the Phoenix and King 23 Breezer asking if I'll stream it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I may stream it. If I decide to stream it, I don't know that, we'll have a whole lot of people hanging out and watching because we don't want to ruin the game and create spoilers and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't made that decision yet. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted as we get a little bit closer. Is this Casey Soko?
Yeah.
He's ready, yep.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, bud?
How's that whiskey glass holding up, by the way?
Oh, it's doing great. I'm actually using it right now.
Let's go, dude. I think you're the only person that bought one of those.
Well, it's nice. I recommend it for sure.
Awesome. He's talking, for those of you wondering, he's talking about the Sav branded, or the Night Owl branded whiskey glass in the store. Yeah, you can get yourself a whiskey glass if you want. Casey Soko has one. He says it's good, so I trust him.
Go get it. Get it now. While you're on the topic of you saying you're taking a break from streaming, for 2 days, whatever it was, I wonder how many top streamers are going to lose viewership when it drops, like who are going to try streaming it, but no one's going to want to watch it because they're playing it themselves.
Well, what I've talked to several people, I think I've even talked to you about this, Ian, is, one of the things I'm concerned about when the game drops, every single gamer that calls himself a gamer is going to be playing this and or streaming it. So your burnt peanuts.
Crazy if the game crashes and then we're streaming.
Yeah. Well, you've got like your burnt peanuts, your summits, your like all those people are going to be streaming this game. So it's like we are the voices of the GTA 6 community for all intents and purposes. Like, me, McTannen, TGG, like a lot of these people, Snarko, like we're all talking GTA 6 right now. But when GTA 6 comes out and, the streamer that you love watching, Mr. Peanut or whatever, are streaming this, a lot of the people that are hanging out with us are probably going to go and watch them, which is totally fine.
Streamer. That should be our new movement. Support
your local streamer. Yeah.
There you go. But
But I get it. And here's what I'll say about that. They'll probably stream the game for a couple of days or something as they're playing it or whatever. Once they beat the story and they kind of have their fun with it, they're kind of going to go back to their Call of Duties and their Escape from Tarkovs and their Ark and their Rust and all that stuff. And then that's when, I feel like the true Grand Theft Auto fans are going to come on back and we'll welcome you into our bosom and we'll say, hey, it's good to have you back. Let's play some GTA. You know what I mean? And then at that point, we're going to be doing community events and all that stuff. So I'm not worried about it long term, but there's probably going to be a little bit of a dip in viewership for us anyway.
For sure,
when
definitely
the game drops.
Dip. One more question. I know I mentioned it in the Discord before, but with you saying they've been so secretive with the north of the map, I've also noticed unless I'm wrong, they've never shown the west coast either. So could it be landlocked on two sides? And
I mean, there is the panhandle. So if you're familiar with the shape of Florida, it's kind of like it's wide up here and then it comes down into a peninsula and kind of drops down. So like that wide part we're talking about, we don't know what's going on up here and we don't know what's going on over here on the panhandle side of things. So it very much could have a panhandle. And to me, it's like that's really sus. I don't want to like read too much into it and get everybody hyped and convinced that it's going to be connected to land and then it's not and I look like a big ass. But I think
that's what I'm hoping for. As someone from New Orleans, I would love a Saint Denis 100 years later.
Yeah.
Expansion,
Like, yeah, dude.
Cross the megaverse, I guess, of multiverse of Rockstar.
Yeah,
That would be.
I'm with you 100%. Like I can't argue with that. I would love the idea of having like a Saint Denis and whatever other cities if they want to add like a version of Atlanta, Georgia. I think that would be really cool. You know what I mean? Definitely. Like they can do whatever they want, and there's a lot of like I could go toe to toe with anybody that hates this argument, and I could present like my case, and I think I can make a pretty good case for it being connected to land. Now, whether you like that idea or not is a completely different discussion. But, if you factor in, not just the fact that, the nickname for this game was Project Americas, and we know that's confirmed in the leaks. But, the Bloomberg report stating that their plan was, because they had to scale it back from large swaths of North and South America, that's a direct quote from the source, to just the state of Leonida or Florida. But their plan was to expand the game, the map, and the missions post-launch. That's what they said in the Bloomberg report.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then you take into consideration the fact that in 2012, Leslie Benzies did an interview where he said that their grand plan was to connect all their major cities. And guys, I'm not kidding you. I found more evidence of this. I'm actually so glad you brought this up. I found another piece of evidence, and it's buried in one of the patents. Let me show you this shit. This is going to blow your mind. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me find it.
I love your idea you keep mentioning about, like, the farmland just expanding forever, because that's so easy to just build on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
If not, then it's there, and if it is, if you do, it's there also. Ready to go.
Uh-huh. Here it is. System and method for network gaming and architecture. This patent was filed in February of 2019. And do you know, let me make sure this is the right one. Let me download. Hang tight, guys. Give me 30 seconds here. Gotta go to my patents folder and pull this up. Architecture. Where is it?
Oh, we got Greg in the waiting room.
Greg's in here? Yeah, he is. I've talked to Greg before. It's been a while, but you can bring him in here as soon as we're done talking to Casey Soko here. Give me 1 second. I'm almost there. I'm looking for it. Network gaming architecture. Here it is. Okay, so I'm asking AI. Okay, so I'm feeding this patent, the entire PDF file, into AI, and I'm asking if Rockstar had a plan to expand the GTA 6 map post-launch, how important is this patent? Question mark. And I will read to you what it says. It is potentially very important for post-launch GTA 6 map expansion, but it's more of a foundational infrastructure patent than a literal new islands DLC patent. So it says, this patent, system and method for network gaming architecture, is about how a console-based game talks to the cloud to change gameplay logic and content without pushing a full title update. Let's see. So the core idea is the base game ships with a runtime framework that can execute downloaded script bundles, and those bundles can substantially change how the game behaves, all orchestrated via cloud folders and manifests. How this touches the GTA 6 map expansion. For pure new landmass appears on the map content, you still typically need new assets, geometry, textures, nav, meshes, audio, all that stuff, possibly engine level changes, whatever. Those are usually delivered as real patches or DLC packages, not just scripts. The patent here doesn't claim streaming new world chunks from the cloud. It claims hosting files for altering a unique aspect of the distributed game in different spaces, executing the script files bound. So for straight up map size extension, the patent isn't the smoking gun. It doesn't describe downloading the 3D world titles. It describes manipulating existing code and content using scripts and configuration titles. Where it is very relevant for GTA 6 Live events that affect world space. Temporarily lock areas. Temporary lock areas? What? Spawn event only, POIs, places of interest, altered traffic density weather patterns, or law response rules in particular regions, driven by script and telemetry. Group-based events like cruise gangs that trigger in specific parts of the map when certain counters are met. Dynamic tuning of activities in specific zones, weapon balance, payout rates, mission parameters in different districts can be tweaked by uploading new constraints or constants or playlist files. Achievements. Stage soft expansions of the map. You can ship the full geography on disk, but keep parts of it dormant or gradually wake them up through scripts, enabling new playtests, missions, NPC behaviors, group events, and news. I mean, it's not like, you know, like it said, it's not the smoking gun, but like you start to add this in with everything else and it's like, wow, you know, like they could be doing this. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to be the case. I've never said once that it's going to be the case. I'm saying that you can't, it's not impossible. If they wanted to do it, they absolutely could. All the technology is there, and it sounds like that's the direction that they wanted to go. So I'm really curious to see how this plays out. Not to mention the fact we don't know shit about the northern part of the map. Nothing. They haven't told us. They haven't showed us anything. That's sus, dude. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm tripping.
That they have the technology. They have it there ready to go. I'm hoping. And I'm going to end with this. Good things come to those who wait.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Can you say it one more time?
Good things come to those who wait. I look forward to November 19th.
That's right. Let's go. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for dropping some wisdom on us. It's always good to talk to you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for buying the whiskey glass.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you again.
First time caller, you know. Let's go.
All right, buddy. Well, good to talk to you. We'll catch you. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna get Greg in here. We'll see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bye.
Greg!
Hey, what's up?
My dude! I feel like I haven't talked to you in so long, bro. How you doing?
I know, right? You sound so loud on here for some reason.
I'm sorry. I was just kind of yelling in the mic.
Yeah, maybe that phone volume's pretty high too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I was getting to thinking about the wildfire thing you were talking about before in the northern part of the map where they could cut it off to Gloriana with wildfires. But do you think you think there's a possibility we could also like intentionally set wildfires in GTA 6 where we could just like throw Molotovs into brush and just see the whole forest go up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely possible. They, back in 2018 or 2019, after the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2, I feel like Benzies or somebody was being interviewed about this specific mechanic, or not interviewed about the specific mechanic, but it came up in the interview, and they were asked, like, you know, what about, you know, this fire that you guys are showing, you know, can it spread and burn stuff down? And they said, we absolutely have the technology and the capability to start a forest fire. The only reason that we hesitate on doing something like that is because it would dramatically change the landscape and gameplay mechanics of the game. You know, you would have to worry about persistent damage, you know, so like, you know, if you're talking about burning down a whole forest, like how long does it stay burned down for? Can you come back in a couple days and it's regrown? Does that ruin the immersion? Does it help the immersion? You know, so these are things that they were trying to decide on whether they wanted to include that as a mechanic or not. But you bet your sweet ass, if they wanted to burn down the forest, they can absolutely burn down the forest. They have the tech and the capability to do it.
So you can't burn down like whole forest. What about like say just burning down a couple houses?
Well, you
like,
see the shot with the crop? They burned down the crops in Ambrosia.
Yeah. Well, in Ambrosia, you can see that they're burning the crops. Now, that specific mechanic, just so you guys are aware, if you're not sure, if you're not familiar with it, that part of Florida is specifically built around like sugar companies that run these huge sugar cane fields, and they're burning sugar cane. So part of the harvesting process of sugarcane is that you burn all the leaves off of it before you go through and you harvest the cane. So what they're doing is they're doing a controlled burn of those fields. So that's part of like the in-game lore and all that stuff. Now, obviously, we know that fire can spread a little bit. We saw it in Red Dead Redemption 2 with throwing Molotov cocktails and things burning down and stuff. Like if you go play Red Dead Redemption 2, go find a Molotov cocktail and throw it at a wooden wagon and watch it consume the whole wagon, right? So we do have the fire mechanics to implement something like that. Whether they decide to use it or not is a different story. that make sense?
Yeah. Now also,
Allied Crystal Co.
when it comes to like things exploding, do you think the size and intensity of explosions will be proportional to the size of the object exploding? I think I've asked this before, but I don't remember.
Wait, say this again.
Do you think the size of explosions will be roughly proportionate to what object is exploding? Like, say, a small car will have a smaller explosion than, say, a large tanker truck full of fuel or something. For example.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I would think so. You know, cars, contrary to like action movies, cars don't typically explode like that. They just sort of burn up, and you know, like even cars where the gas tank is on fire, you have to have you have to have oxygen, fumes, and compression to get an explosion. Like it's hard to get.
We'll be able to blow like whole super yachts and stuff too, like really big vehicles.
Yeah, like drive them. Is that what you're saying, or blow them up?
Blow them up, like see a really massive explosion, like you see in the movies.
In the game, FBI, and we're talking about it in the game. I don't know. You know, I would hope so. I would sincerely hope that if Rockstar was going to give us the ability to sort of interact with all these vehicles, that they would do that.
Blow up. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you have to
so
plant, like, 15
I want to touch on something really quick that the chat is spamming me with. They were talking about an email from Best Buy. I just pulled it up on Reddit. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at here.
Live news?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how real this is, but apparently this is an email that was sent out to sent out from the Best Buy affiliate team. I don't know if this is real or fake, guys. It's but the reply to email is Best Buy _affiliate at bestbuy.com. I don't know if this is real or not. I have no way to confirm any of this information.
Wouldn't it be at Best Buy or no? It says at App.
Well, it says at bestbuy.com. Yeah,
at bestbuy.com. It's pretty.
But
official.
I don't know if this is but I don't know if it's been photoshopped. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way to know that this hasn't been photoshopped or tampered with. But what it's saying is there's a campaign for GTA 6 pre-orders, the physical game, duration May 18th, 2026 through May 21st, 2026. Compensation, online sale 5%. View, it says special offer valid from May 18th, 2026 to May 21st, 2026. What?
Are we really doing this again? What the fuck?
Guys, listen. Before we all get really excited here, there's no way to confirm that this is accurate, okay? And we just keep in mind that we just got burned really bad from reading too much into an email, okay? So here's what I'll say.
Carefully.
So here's what I'll say. As Max Goof says, if it's on Reddit, in conclusion, it's real. No, I'm kidding. There's a chance this could be real. It could be real. We don't know for sure. It's interesting, though. That's saying that pre-orders are going to go live on the 18th. What's today? Today's the 14th. That's 4 days from now. Imagine if trailer 3 drops on the 18th. What would the 18th be? Let's look at the...
That's Monday.
Monday.
It's a Monday? So
yeah, but
what if they drop
Friday.
trailer 3 on a Monday or a Friday, or what if they drop it this Friday and then on Monday pre-orders go live? And then that would mean, check it out. Hold on. Stick with me. Okay. Think about it like this. Okay. They're earning an extra 5%. This is a special offer valid from May 18th to May 21st. Earn an extra 5% for pre-orders that are ordered within this window. The earnings call is on the 21st. Okay.
That's weird.
So what if they are trying to inspire people to pre-order this game in that window before the earnings call, so they can take those numbers and roll into the earnings call? We are like tinfoil hats, hopium copium right now. So don't read too much into this. But think about it. Okay. Let me cook. Yeah. If this email is real, we may have pre-orders. We may have a trailer on Friday.
And then orders on Monday, and it'll be like the whole weekend you can watch the trailer.
If not, somebody's going to clip this and make fun of me on Monday. And I'm okay with it.
Midnight GTA news.
Yeah. No, anything can happen, guys. Don't buy into this. It's interesting. It looks real. I don't know if somebody photoshopped it, but the email is coming from @bestbuy.com. If this is real, That's interesting.
The way
It's
it looks all
certainly like.
blurry, looks Photoshopped
Well, it's
to
blurry
me.
because somebody took this with a. It's not a screenshot they took on their computer. It looks like somebody took a shot of it with their phone. You know what I mean? Friday is also 6 days from the earnings call, so 6 days for GTA 6 says Pickle Diller. He's onto something. He's cooking. He's cooking. But
I think
yeah, I think I'll end it on that. Honestly, I'm not gonna end. I'm not done for the night though. I'm just gonna end this stream. If you guys want to hang out and chat some more, you can pop over to Vinewood Public Access. Actually, I'll give you guys like the next 5 minutes to switch over to his stream because he's live right now. Can one of the mods put a here? I'll do this. I'll do one of this. Why don't we do this, guys? Let's raid him. I want all 311 of you to go raid Vinewood's stream right now, okay? We're going to have a good time over there. We're about to get really drunk and talk GTA 6, and we're going to talk about this. So if you guys want to know more about what we think about this, you should head on over there and grab a seat, and I'll be over there here in just a minute. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to leave this stream. Get the fuck out. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. What? Get the fuck out! No, seriously, go over to Vinewood's stream. I'm gonna be over there in just a minute. I'm not gonna be live here on this channel, but I'm gonna be on his stream with my camera on. We're gonna be chatting. We're gonna be drinking and talking about shit. We're gonna talk about this. So go. Get over there. Go. The faster you guys leave, the faster I can go over there and join you. I just don't wanna. I want to see my concurrent viewers drop down below 100 before I close the stream out. We're still at 269. What are you waiting for? Go! The link is in the description. Or no, it's not. I just posted it. Here, I'll post it again. What'd you say?
I said they'll probably go over there.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. We're closing this one down, but we're not done for the night. We're going to jump over to Rob's stream. If you guys are just joining, we're jumping over to Vinewood Public Access's stream. I just put the link in the description. Go rate it. He's going live right now. I'm going to be over there in just a second, okay? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this Reddit post, and it's going to get wild. So.
Oh, there he is. He's doing his intro.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to close this thing down. Greg, are you going over there? Are you going to hang out with us?
He already left. I think he's heading
out.
out.
Did he? Oh, shit. I hope he didn't think I was saying get the fuck out to him.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I will see you guys over there. I'll be over there in just a minute.